Hello, and welcome to DC30 and our Mythic Odyssey of Theros, D&D with an ancient Greek twist. I am your Dungeon Master, Romeo, and I am joined this evening by Ali, Tamara, Virla, and our wonderful guest, Zach. Now, Morse and Violet will be joining us eventually. They are just running a teensy bit tardy, but they shall be with us as we press onwards in this most insidious lair that the players find themselves in. As before we begin, I'll start with the usual shout out for the new people in the audience. If you like this content and you want to see more of it, feel free to join our Discord. We have all sorts of wonderful things there, including all the tokens I make released for free, as well as fun stuff, fun memes. Some pretty good memes this week, I think. Lot of pyromania memes, For the Glory of Satan memes, which have been quite fun. I almost titled this episode For the Glory of Satan, comma, of course. But,
Hail Satan.
That aside, unless anyone has anything they wish to speak to, let's kick it off with tonight's episode of our Mythic Odysseys of Theros. And we're back.
Just in time.
So, last we left off, Tempest. After venturing with your new ally into the heart of the Lonely Grove, this section of the Scholar Vale, dedicated to an accord where logging would be permitted despite the sanctity of nature that is so sacred to Nelia being so sacrosanct in the Scholar Vale. You'd ventured in deep on the hot on the tails, or in looking into tale of one satyr by the name of Praxetes, who you have reason to believe may be behind the cause of no one hearing from the logging camp. You discovered death and destruction at the logging camp, including strange plant-like growths. You were able to track these strange tracks, which were signs of unnatural growth and life. Flowers that were a little too bloomed, grass that was a little bit too long. And you tracked these unusual tracks back to far deep into the grove. A ziggurat, an ancient temple of some kind that seemed to have been risen from the ground based on the geological formations around. You fought a mighty elder treant who attempted to bar you from entering the ziggurat. And then you delved deep inside the ziggurat, where you discovered it to be some sort of a monument, some sort of a effigy, grand design, to Uro, Titan of Nature's Wrath, one of the titans that were banished long ago by the gods. You discovered many other horrors inside this place, cursed objects and strange creatures that, much like other creatures you had fought along the way, were unholy abominations of life and death, undead reanimated by grow and vine in nature. After slaying two wyvern-like creatures that had been reanimated in this way, these unholy new creatures covered in fungal growths, these abominations, Skotinos' piece of divinity, Gelio, exalted itself, unleashing its final full power. And that's what we came to. So I'm going to get the ambience going again. That is where we come to now, and I will disappear the character cards, turn on the battle cap. Interesting, I may need to relink the battle cap. Invitation links, copy. Oh, actually, I probably don't need that. I just need the link. Sorry, not a technical difficulty, I promise. Just refreshing something. Ah, there we go. Okay. Interact. Okay, so you all should be visible. Now, on stream your characters. I've unpaused everything. So, we come to you now, Tempest, having slain these undead wyverns. Or slain one of them. The other one's still a cat on the floor. Did you kill that one as well at the end of last session?
Yes, we did. We did.
Okay.
We did.
Okay, so yes, we come to you now.
We slaughtered
What
it
would you like?
mercilessly.
That's what we like to hear. So what would you like to do?
I was petting it when it died.
You watch as Skotinos just holds Gelio a bit stunned. It's got those three different colored motes. The red one, the blue one, and the purple one of fire orbiting it now. And you notice the changes. The twinned blades longer, and the new filigree spikes. He sort of just goes quiet.
That's new.
Yeah. Sorry, Tamara, I'm hearing a bit of a crackle from your microphone.
Yeah.
And it's gone.
I muted myself. I don't know what's going on with my mic today, but it's extra sensitive. I don't know.
It's all good. We're making it work. Yeah. Cool. He seems a bit... He looks a bit awkward about it. Like, you've never known Scotty to embrace the spotlight. So, he seems to retreat into himself a little bit.
So
well. Shall we press on?
sure.
There are exits to this chamber.
Everyone feeling okay health-wise?
I'm a little bit hurt. How are you? You just went down, Xanthia. You went down, Xanthia.
I attacked you.
Oh
I'm-
yeah.
I'm so
it's
sorry. I don't know what came over me. It like all of a sudden it was like I couldn't control myself anymore, and I was like watching myself as if I'm like not part of my. I'm so sorry.
No, it was fun. It was pretty hot, honestly. And I might have probably deserved it.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I think I might have a concussion, but otherwise I'm fine.
God.
okay, because you're sighing pretty hard in the corner.
I'm just like, why is this young lady that I have so much respect for talking like this?
Like what?
Like a thirsty bitch.
Well, at least I have someone.
Bruh.
Yeah. Yeah, Bucket.
Emotional damage.
He needs some water for
You
the
literally
burn.
hear Clothis go,
Bruh. Oh. I turn around and stand facing the walls.
I did say, when you say this, Lethros goes, I was just discussing with young Bratios about the fact that he does need an emotional release for himself and to find someone.
He does.
He seems very pent up with his emotional content.
A lot of rage, a lot of sighing. There's a lot of sighing happening, and then heavy breathing, raging. You know, I always kind of.
Do you need me to calm emotions to you?
I kind of always thought, you know, my friend Amalia. So I always thought they would just one time to get it out of their system.
Connect on an emotional level.
More physical, but sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, physical is good too. Yes, that's perfectly acceptable. I did wonder. There must be some emotional trauma in Brachus's past to make this happen.
You know what? If we have a rest at some point, we can just sit in a circle and we just hold Bakios and we're like, "We love you, friend.
I will
please."
break your faces.
Oh, why? You loved our last cuddle puddle.
Above table, when the fuck was that last cuddle puddle?
That was, from my memory, and I don't know if that was correct. That was, when we fought. Wait, let me just grab my notes. It was, You're asking me things that I don't know. We were in Melodies at the time. We were traveling to fight bird things. And then when we left, we had a cuddle puddle, and then Xanthia had a bad dream, and she ran out of the hut. That's the time we had a cuddle puddle. Yeah.
Oh!
This does not sound like me.
Fun.
Yeah, we did have a cuddle puddle. You were in
there.
I was probably very drunk.
You were not. We were traveling.
No.
And you think that's a barrier for me and my habit?
Yeah, that's another topic.
Yeah, you know what?
An intervention
If we have a rest, we can have a
Now's
cuddle
not the time.
puddle, and you can tell us all about your emotional damage.
You are my emotional damage.
I've done
I
nothing
was
to you,
I
Buckle.
was fine when I was on my own in the wilderness, and then you came with your energy and your high-pitched voice.
Okay, blame me for your emotional damage. Go on, get it out of your system. What else did I do?
Well, you have a real problem with me calling you by your proper title, milady.
Okay, yes, I do, but that's my damage, not yours.
Okay.
Buckles, do you want a hug?
No,
Stay here.
Why not? Are you not a hugger?
no. I will hug someone to death, but I will not hug someone for fun.
Yeah, he has a lot of
May I ask a
emotion.
question?
Okay.
Did you have a good relationship with your mother, Brachus?
I can give you an intimate relationship with Nemuras if you would like, and I.
Oh.
Can we just all take a chill pill for a moment? Like, I almost died. I'm still, like, feeling low-key concussed as well.
Yes, sorry. Terribly sorry. Yes, of course.
Do we want to just take a little rest, sit down? Buckles can tell us more about his trauma.
No,
Move on.
we move on.
You don't have to talk about your trauma, but
But it would be
highly in
fun.
favor of just.
For you, not for me.
But why not? You might want to get it out of your system, and then you can move on and be happy.
No.
Why not?
What part of nay doth not thou understand?
Oh. He has a lot of emotional damage. I don't think yeah.
I just realized
I
since...
sort of whispered.
Sorry, out of character, I just realized that since this is technically ancient Greek themed, Ali speaking in like medieval knight is the equivalent to like in a normal D&D campaign, someone saying like 420 YOLO swag, just in terms of like the 1,000-year modern disparity. Sorry, totally random, ignore me, continue.
That's a very interesting point.
Like I do have
How
a
do you do
spell
fellow youths?
where I can detect thoughts, but the last time I did that, I kind of got into a fight with Squatinos when I did it. And I feel like if me and Buckios fight, he might die.
Yes,
I will
I
break
can-
you.
No, you won't. I have a very strong girlfriend. Try me.
She's only that strong because of an artifact. She doesn't have actual strength.
Try to take it from me then.
We're really spicy tonight.
Lestros makes notes to himself, going, "Very dysfunctional family group, that Tempest.
Yeah.
Must he's just sort of mumbling to his notes. So, no. Yes.
Yeah,
Must go back and seek help from the great psychiatrists of the age for helping with these traumas."
We kind of had a moral compass, but they kind of left. So now it's just us. Well, Scotinos can sometimes be our moral compass. Sathia? Yeah.
God, he says.
Well, I think them working together, also with Amalia there, the three of them make our moral compass, but if one of them goes rogue, we're all fucked.
Interesting.
Squidina says, we're kind of like that character from the ancient, that old play, Captain Planetos. We each have like these rings, and together we form a functional adult. Except instead of like a hero with the power of the elements, we form a functional adult, just about, between all of us, scrapping together.
Wait, which part's which?
I'll leave that up to you, Hilira. And he
Oh.
boops you on the nose.
Okay, well, okay. I kind of wanted you to tell me, but sure.
You're definitely the
Okay.
heart.
Oh.
But just like circling back
Oh.
and like, being moral compass, can we sit down for like 5 minutes or an hour? or
An
so?
hour, yeah, an hour would be good.
We don't have to talk about trauma. Like I'm fine. Just
Only if you want
taking
to.
a quick nap, honestly.
I would love a quick nap.
That's fine. I shall watch one of the. Is there any other entrances or exits apart from the corridor we came down,
Yeah, there's two others.
Romeo?
There's two others.
I'm quite fine. So I shall watch one of the entrances to make sure that we are not disturbed during our rest.
Saying nothing, I go over to the other one and just sit there, watching the tunnel.
Very
I'm
well.
okay. I'm full health, by the way.
Okay. You can all enjoy your short rest. Go ahead and mark that where appropriate. That's okay. Scotty and Amalia can do that retroactively when they get here. More said about an 8 o'clock ETA time, and Violet said she, at about 10 minutes ago, she said she was on the... Oh, sorry. No, about 4 minutes ago, she says just got out of train station on the bus. So I think they both might be here about 8 p.m. So that's very nice. Does anyone wish to do anything like that can be done within the confines of a short rest whilst maintaining a short rest? Okay.
I snuggle up to Hilera and just take a quick nap.
Alright.
We snuggle.
Botch.
Yo.
As you were watching, sort of just staying and concentrating, you hear a voice.
I sense a great weight on your mind, Arceus. If you will not speak to your friends, I am here to listen, if you prefer.
And you turn and you see Clothis. Not Titan-sized, just a human-sized version, but nonetheless exalted and resplendent goddess. She's... I'm imagining you to put your back against a column just looking at the door. And she is quite literally adjacent to the door. Like if the door is here, she is sat down on the wall next to it. It's strange. She's normally so imperious when you've seen her. The casual way she's... Like, her casual stance is... Like, it takes you aback slightly.
I mean, you don't have to worry about me. I'm just a mortal soul in your servitude. You don't have to worry about me. You've got the entirety of the cosmos to have a look at. So, don't worry about me.
I deem you worthy to be in my servitude elevates you and elevates your importance. I don't pick just anyone. Even for a god, I am picky with my champions. So.
Oh, thanks,
Pardon
Luffy.
me for taking an interest.
That's fair enough. Yeah, I'm just like, what, whoa, okay, hey, I have a question. So, yeah, I have to go back at some point to Akros, and when I get there, I'm either gonna be, okay, I'm either gonna die fighting this evil, yeah, I'm gonna actually fucking die, or I succeed, and then I get killed because I should not have come back because I was banished over 10 years ago. So, it's like I'm in a lose-lose situation now. And I'm getting a little bit tired of people messing around and being all airy-fairy with their lives, all ahead of them, no big mistakes, and there's me just in a lose-lose situation. And I'm really struggling.
Marcios, may I ask you something?
You can do whatever you like, my lady.
Think not of yourself for a moment. Imagine here, your friend. Imagine she returns alongside you as well. She is also guilty of crimes against Akros.
She's never said.
She says this with air quotes.
Oh, crimes. Oh, those kinds of crimes.
Things that would be considered unorthodox and out of the ordinary, worthy of scorn and worthy of rebuke. Imagine you all succeed. You repel Timaret and his undead army, and for a certain time. You are the heroes of Akros, you are the heroes of Theros. And Hylia is still lambasted and exiled and not permitted to see her family because she, despite all she did to save her people, her crimes, if you can call them that, were considered so indelible that it did not matter, even when she is the reason they are all alive. Would you consider the people of Akros, the leadership of Akros, worthy of having an opinion on the matter? Would you respect their decision? Would you agree with that decision if that were to transpire?
Well, no. But they also have 10,000 spears, who could all of which plug me at the same time and plug me full of holes. So you kind of have to respect them.
That is not the point. Fear and respect are not the same thing. Fear those 10,000 spears, but if they are wielded by less than cockroaches, then that does not matter. Do you remember Baragon Dustcrawler?
Oh yeah, that cunt.
Do you respect him? Or do you simply fear his capacity to kill?
Neither. He's a piece of shit, and everyone who's not under his heel knows it.
Say the last
I
part
see.
one more time.
Everyone who's not under his heel knows he's a little bitch. Ah, I see what you're getting at. This is why you're the god and I'm the stupid man.
You're smarter than you give yourself credit for, but you must simply allow yourself to take it in.
Oh,
Remember this. Much is not yet written in stone. And even the cold hearts of the Akroan people can be softened by a savior. And should they not be, then that is their sin, not yours. Remember, Damocles, even Damocles, who slaughtered his own children in a hypnotic haze, was able to find atonement after completing his 13 labors. It is one of the greatest tales of the age, of all Theros, of all time. Do you think you have committed a crime comparable to that of Damocles? I do not.
well, it's very nice of you to say, but it's not up to you. It's not up to me. It's up to the people who are still alive when we finish saving them.
Indeed. Then let me, as a gesture of goodwill, put this in terms that may be more familiar to you. If at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and get right back up on that horse. And then eat that horse.
Oh, now we're cooking.
She
Can I
holds
use,
her
like,
hand
a
out.
spice rub?
She stands up and holds like her arm out to like help you up and says,
Come eat that horse with me, Bakios.
Hell yeah. I take her hand.
and she lifts you up and to everyone else's eyes, Botch simply stands up. You haven't seen him talk to the air or anything. Botch has just been staring in silence. And I will say that brings us to the end of the short rest. Hemasite _ thank you for the follow, as well as Cos D&D, we really appreciate it. But yes, with the short rest over, what would you like to do?
Well, we have to do a bit more exploring, don't we?
Yes.
The other door?
Yeah, let's go to the other door. Wait, that means we have to go down, don't we?
You
Oh,
have
no, there's
three
two doors
options.
in this
There's
room,
two
right?
on the foreground and one going down.
Okay. Wait, let me just... Where do we want to go? Are we
I think
looking for something?
Just
or
exploring,
just
aren't we?
vibes?
We're just trying to find the
Hilira,
cause of all
says
the
Amalia.
problems.
Do you have any magic that can help us guess, maybe?
Help us guess. Let me see.
Can't you locate creatures? At least
I can
sometimes?
locate creatures, yeah. Do you want me to find something? Because are we looking for something specific? I don't really know what we're if we're looking for something.
Like the weird satyr? Is it not?
I think, to be honest, we're trying to find the cause of all the destruction and the stopping of the logging and helping off the people of the Vale.
Right.
Therefore, we have to find the cause of this. So finding it is the most important thing, and then we can destroy it, which I know Bacchios will be very happy about.
Okay.
So, I suggest, if it was me, we have to logically go through the place until we find the cause of the thing. The closer we get to the source, I'm sure the more dangerous the elements that were protecting the evil within will be. That would be the logical answer. So, I'm not sure which path. Has any one of us a good tracker? We could see if there's traces of footprints or other such elements that we could follow.
I think Bacchios is very
Bacchios.
good at that.
Yeah. He's
Oh,
a
flattery
survival
will
guy.
get you guys everywhere. Fine, I'll take a look and see if there's anything that can lead us where to go. I suppose.
All right, make a
Thank you,
survival
Bacchios.
check.
That's very kind.
Also, are you okay? You seem more gloomy.
Ah, don't worry about me. But that's a 24 for tracking.
Doubt.
24. Give me a moment to think. 24 is a lot. What are you looking for specifically?
I'm looking for anything anything that shouldn't be there that is, or anything that is there and shouldn't be, in terms of where we're currently at, what kind of tracks should be in a cave and aren't, or what tracks that are in a cave and shouldn't be, whether or not there's any disturbance on the walls, any drag marks, any scorch marks, anything that's that's out of place based on my experience delving into caves.
Okay, it's not really possible to pick out any physical signs like that in this cave. In this particular room, it's been so thoroughly inhabited by the wyverns that were in here before that you don't really see anything. And it's the floor is just like not smooth. It's quite cracked, but it's stone, so there aren't really any tracks left behind. What did you roll again?
24.
24. So you feel your fingers along the seal of the doors. With a 24, I will say that you've learned this somewhat over time, just attuning to the senses of it all. You can kind of gauge the size of the space on the other side by feeling the breeze. You feel the largest space coming from the south door. On the, let me pull up the map so that people can see again. So yeah, you, on the south-facing door, you feel the largest space, which also makes sense because it's the biggest. It's a double door as opposed to, like, a singular door.
Yeah.
The top left one, or the top west one, you feel this, like a faint breeze, and indicating perhaps moderate size. And on the bottom left, you feel no breeze at all.
Okay. I'm trying to load the map and I can't. Let's look at the stream.
I can't map either.
Yeah. So I say, right, guys, if we are going to move through this cave, then airflow is the thing, right? There's lots of space through this door indicating the correct door. I think we should go this way. If we should. I think we should, yeah.
I think that's a very logical plan of action. Bacchios.
Also, I don't know if that's the case for anyone else, but I just can't get to Foundry, like, at all.
No, me neither.
I can't either.
No, it's not working at all.
There's definitely nothing saying that it's not possible. Oh, I think I know what happened. I think I accidentally refreshed the link. Sorry. Let me share that. Oh, and I'm gonna have to open Discord, aren't I? Okay. Oh no, actually, maybe I can just. Does the Video Ninja chat exist from the control panel that I'm in? Yes. That should do it. Sorry about that.
Well, that's quite alright.
Okay.
Still not loading.
Is it saying something?
Just saying site cannot be reached. From...
Yeah,
there
this
we
site
go.
cannot
It's
be
finally
reached.
come
Oh,
It's working for me, by the way.
Oh, yay. Working for everybody. All right. So, yeah, Botch, do you reach for the southernmost door?
yes.
All right. You can go ahead
Where
and
the
move
breeze is
yourself to that
strongest.
space. I'd open
Yep.
the door.
I can't. It's still not loading for me, but that's fine. But let's continue.
Okay, sorry about that. You move forward
right.
and open the door.
Open the door.
The rows of stone shelves fill this chamber. Their contents having been reduced to ash. An altar is nestled inside a small alcove in the west wall. A vaulted archway leads towards a large chamber to the north, which is the chamber that you came in through. So yeah, you can step
anyone else
into the
coming?
space.
Is anyone
Go
else
ahead.
coming with me? Is anyone else coming with me?
I would
I'm
follow
joining.
you, but I don't know which door you took.
Are you not there with us?
I am, but Verily can't see your token right now.
Ah, I've gone south, but yeah.
Okay,
Yes, I shall come with you.
Oh, Zach and Tamara both vanished at the exact same time. Alright, hope everything's okay. So yeah, the space that you, inhabit, Botch, at this moment, it looks, like a library. Listen, you see stone shelves fill out the entire space, but everything is covered in blackened soot and just naught but frayed ash and like charcoal remain upon the shelves.
Can I go and take a look at what the remains of the shelves and see if I can figure out what those things are, assuming they're books?
Yeah, go ahead and make... I will say in this case you can make a survival check if you're trying to just ascertain what they were.
Nice. Oh, arse. That's a 13. I rolled a 2.
I'll say with a 13, you're definitely able to, in a couple places, pick up the sort of metal remains of, like, that sort of centerpiece that a scroll would be wrapped around. Like, that's still there, so that's obvious. But, like, there's, like, there's, like, a few of those here and there, so there were definitely scrolls in this place, but the rest of it, it's hard to tell.
Nice. Yeah, guys, these are definitely books, alright? We're in a library.
Okie dokie, sorry about that.
Also, I don't know, but Virl and I can't get through the door
On the
Foundry.
south, yeah.
We're just stuck.
I don't know why that is.
I can see that it's open on stream, but I can't. Okay.
Same. We're all in that position.
I mean, my internet doesn't appear to be that... I don't know. Could it be... You know what? I'm gonna go without ambience, just to, like, remove one less thing that the internet is consuming, and I'm just gonna see if that makes a difference. I wonder if I'm overtaxing anything. Hey,
Hey,
Moss.
Scotty.
No worries, quick recap. You guys took a short rest and now traveled through the south door, which seems to be containing empty stone shelves that now contain ash but may have once contained scrolls and books. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Bokios had an existential crisis.
Standard.
He's not wrong.
Make an investigation check.
Are we on Foundry as well?
Slow.
Yeah,
We're trying. It's not working for the majority of us.
I have no idea why that is.
We're
Sorry.
14.
That's all.
How much did you get, Zarizak?
14.
14. Unfortunately, it's hard to tell. What you do pick up with a 14 is that the soot, like, just reaches the ceiling. Like, this was not like, you know, like with a tinderbox or with, like, a regular torch. Something scoured this place. Head to toe. Pressing on for a second. Skotinos. So yeah, you've come to this sort of library space.
Okie dokie. That's where we're currently all positioned now.
Yeah.
What book? Like, what are the conditions of the books?
They're on. It's just ash. It is just crumpled ash.
Ah, okie dokie.
Okay, I see Zach
I'm
again. How about you guys?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Can you hear us?
I still can't see him.
Hello? Can you hear us?
Zach? Are you there?
We can.
Yes.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Xanthia also can. Yeah.
I can see him!
Yay!
Hooray!
Oh my god, the internet is actually working.
Don't know what happened there, but I'm glad we fixed it.
But you all sound like you're in the Daleks' chamber of sound.
Exterminate.
Would you care for some tea?
Are you my mummy?
Oh, don't. That episode.
Yeah, that made it weird.
Me.
Yup!
Hey, who turned out the lights?
So, Lazarus, you were unfortunately unable to ascertain much from the scrolls and books of the 14. Skotinos.
I won't believe it, but once again I can't see Zach.
Ellie just disappeared for me. Did he disappear for anyone else?
Oh yeah, you disappeared for me too. I think
Yeah,
he's just
don't
turned
worry.
his
I was
camera
helping
off.
Zoe out with
Oh,
something.
okay.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm being antisocial. I'm trying to be helpful. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's fair enough. I'm sorry. I just don't know what to suggest. Do you guys want to try switching to Discord?
Yeah, why not?
Would that make
Sure,
people
yeah.
more comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay.
It would be Kush tea.
In that case, I'm going to say we're going to take an early break. We will be back here at 8:20. After hopefully having resolved these difficulties. We do apologize for the inconvenience, and we'll hopefully see you all real soon. Thank you so much to our audience. We are DC30. And we're back. We have quickly switched to Discord just to keep things simple, because my brain is like this. Tonight is about melting my brain out of my ears, so I do apologize. But we've resolved that. I hope everything's a-okay. And you know what? I'm going to hopefully Violet saw my message as well, but in the interim, we're gonna get cracking again. Just give me 2 seconds, because I need a beer after that fucking ordeal.
That's great. In the meantime, has Foundry closed?
It seems so, yes.
Cool. Well, we'll give that good news for him when he comes back. Hey.
Aww.
So, our lovely viewers, did you know that we have a Discord? You can
do
come join
now.
us there. And the command's not working. Oh, I love that.
I love it. I think this is a flawless execution of a well-executed plan.
Yeah, tonight is just going so well for simply everything.
It's going great. And then there was a fire, and everyone
died.
Everyone died in the fire. It's crazy.
I will burn your heart in a
I'm
fire.
picking up on a bit of a theme here with you, Vietla.
What do you mean?
Everyone died in a fire. It was crazy.
I like doing that when people come back. Just randomly be like, and then there was a fire and everyone died.
Hmm.
I think you need to reset Foundry.
Oh, yes. Foundry is loading. Oh, that's a point, actually. I need to double check that the right microphone is selected on Discord so you guys can actually hear the voice mod. Headphones. Cool. So you guys should be able to hear the ambient track as well. Oh shit, that's not going to work because it's going to be playing twice. Okay, never mind.
I think I've accidentally logged in as an admin on Foundry. It's gone well. This is a great
start. The same happened with me. But I think you just need to wait because it says there's no active game session, and if you click go back, it's
so
like
what you're saying is don't
admin.
click all the buttons and open all the maps and have a sneak peek.
Yes.
You would have had to you would have had to know the admin password.
And yet somehow I seem to be here.
Okay. You guys are all back? Okay, so I've loaded things up again in Foundry.
Right, let me refresh this. Okay,
Yeah,
cool. I'm all good. Yeah, I have a feeling I just auto-entered, as I normally do for Video Ninja, if you get my drift, Romeo. And that's probably why I ended up where I was.
Oh, right. I do get your drift, yeah.
Cool, but I'm in correctly now, so all is good.
Very well. So we come back now, after taking your short rest, and searching in this library. And I'm just going to do... Screw it, I'll deal with that later. So, Tempest. I will say this, just based on everything that's happened and, I guess, getting us back on track. At this point, as you all rifle through these shelves, a chilling voice rings out on the air. Are you quite finished? It's sourceless, disembodied, but it reverberates everywhere.
Divine sense, immediately.
Boom. You feel a faint trace. So you feel
no, not quite.
You feel a so you definitely feel desecration coming from back the way from that other room with the wyverns, and nothing else in this room, but you feel desecration coming back from the where the wyverns were. And if you take a moment and you walk back into that room and you release the divine sense again, you would feel a strong pull coming from the left north door. Sorry, let me get the visual up on that.
Okay, let me see.
Refresh.
Like that one that I'm standing in front of now?
Yes, you feel a strong pull from there, but you also feel heavy desecration from the other door. But the pull, the presence, the evil, malevolent presence comes strongest from the door that is right in front of you.
Guys, I think I have an idea where our big baddie guy might be.
Oh, cool.
Excellent. Shall we proceed thus?
If you feel ready, or do you want to do anything to prepare?
So Scotino stands up. He's kind of been sat cross-legged in thought a little bit, mostly during the short rest, and he'll stand and go, no, if that's where he is, I think that's where to go. We can deal with whatever is left in here afterwards, but...
Oh, good, that works.
Okay, just one thing real quick. Xanthia's just quickly gonna turn around to Hilera and just lay a hand on her shoulder and cast protection from evil and good.
Okay, I'm going to simultaneously give you a motor velocity. Look at me.
Whee!
Remembering
Nice.
my abilities.
Yeah, you, Xanthia, you watch, and you've seen her do it before, but it's nonetheless interesting every time. For the new members in the audience, you watch Hilera. Basically, she twirls her hands and just almost like a tiny version of the little ball of air that Aang in Avatar: The Last Airbender can conjure, and then she just releases that out of you, and it goes inside of you, and you feel quickened, invigorated. So,
Okay, if there's nothing else, then I'll open the door.
Well, we know that they're expecting us.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's not stand in a line or anything.
Okay, everybody step back then, and Xanthia will open the door.
Okay, give me just 1 second to reset the battle cam. Just because I had to restart again, obviously. You open the door. And take the necessary steps to traverse into the space. And here you see a long corridor. And as you step through it, you pass by certain artifacts. One of them looks like just a wooden prayer wheel. Another is a talon you don't necessarily recognize. Walking further still, you see a scroll. And at the other end of things, and you have to step over on the other side of things, a vase that has fallen and shattered. Seemingly long ago. But as you step further into the space... I gotta reopen my notes again, I do apologize. Oh, there it is. Gnarled brambles and sharp thorns near completely overrun the floor of this chamber. Intricate carvings of wailing scrolls, souls, and screaming faces adorn the walls. Partially obscured, partially obscured, by thick, crawling vines. An ornate golden throne rests on a raised dais at the south end of the room. You look down at Xanthia, but the throne is empty. Instead, you take a moment and stare down at the floor. And you see that all the gnarled roots and vines seem to depress at the center. And a large hole descends into the darkness below, with the vines sort of lining the sides. the walls of the hole. A bottomless pit.
And it's completely dark when I look down the hole, I suppose.
It is dark to beyond your range that you can see. So you can see down the hole, you can see like vines and stuff like that, but it's deeper than you can perceive with your dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
What are you waiting for?
Grim.
Okay, I have a feeling like more bad vibes are just waiting down there.
I'm also wondering if it's saying we have to come down. Does that mean it can't come up?
I'm imagining everyone just like slowly turning to look at Helira right now.
Well, you know, we could do a little long rest.
Hey, we
Oh,
has a violet.
we
You do has.
Or we could try to smoke it out. Like, I mean,
Ooh,
there's
We could-
vines. We could try to set them on fire and see what happens.
Xanthia, are you saying #plan bomb?
Not a bomb,
No.
just a little fire. You know, weed
Xanthia, make a
control.
dexterity saving throw.
Can I add the modes of velocity to dex saves?
Yep.
Yes.
What was that? A D8?
D8.
Yeah.
I will do that. Oh no.
no.
16.
Fails. You guys don't have time before literally one of the vines wraps around Xanthia's ankle and drags her down into the hole.
Do I have the reaction ability to try, just in case this is going to be a heavy fall, to cast Featherfall onto her?
Yeah, you can.
Because I don't know whether or not she's going to be left. So it may, if it's being pulled there. So as that happens, I kind of like kind of bound over Hilira a little bit and kind of like blow the horn and try and catch you with the feathers for
Xanthia.
Featherfall. I have no idea if it'll be effective
Yeah,
or not.
Xanthia, you are just wrapped in feathers, and you feel your sort of you feel yourself like gravity affect you less. But nonetheless, the vine keeps dragging you, and it doesn't seem to be dragging you like it's fast, but it's not like trying to hurt you. It's just trying to pull you.
Get
And
me down
it's
there?
Hilire.
Okay.
You watch Xanthia disappear down the hole, vanish.
Do I see the vine at any point?
You're not fast enough. This vine.
Damn. Okay. Are there stairs or whatever?
It's just a hole.
If we're all going in, I can help us get there carefully if we all go together. Are we in?
Okay. Okay, let's
Yes.
go.
Yes. Good plan.
Fine.
I can't access Foundry, so you have to move me, I'm afraid. Just cannot seem to get in.
Okay, I'm sorry. I genuinely don't know what it is.
Don't worry about it. I can
right.
watch the stream and I can move shit from there.
All right, and I will turn off the battle cam for a second. At least on this one. So you all, one after the other, jump, jump, jump.
Featherfall.
Featherfall, and you will descend. And Xanthia, you are dragged for 12 seconds. And
Cool.
you
I love
all,
that.
one after the other, but as you fall and you fear you may smack into the ground, but there's a no damage. You feel soft lichen and moss and other fungal spores sort of like cushion your fall. And you all as well, one after the other, you all drop into the space.
I'm immediately casting Dark Vision on myself.
You go to do it and you realize you don't need to. a multitude of bioluminescent spores and mushrooms, some of them as large as carriages, fill this enormous cavern. You see rotted trees whose corpses are being used to birth new fungal life. Spores and myceli and vines coating the entire area. A underground fungal forest. And you take this all in, and you notice that the brightest point of light, it's all dim light, it's all bioluminescent, but the brightest light comes from a very bright, glowing, great tree that whose roots seem to grow out of the ceiling of this cavern, an upside-down tree, who then cast like a chandelier, this umbrella of like a multitude of different spores, and like it's like cordyceps, but like cordyceps mixed with a magnolia tree, if you've ever seen how they sort of split and branch. And it's this sort of like very, very pale, not gold, but that's sort of like a gray that has just enough of a hint of yellow to know that it's not like just straight up gray. This very sort of eerie, pale fungal color. Growing out of these individual branching fungal paths are different sacs and sporadic, like enzymic gastrointestinal pods. The tree itself seems to dangle over this other massive fallen tree that seems little more than a rotting, bloated log. The air doesn't smell bad because rotting plant matter does not smell bad to out of character humans in the same way as like animal matter does. But like it's a strong smell, but not a bad one, but you know the smell of plant decay. And you see basically reaching out and tending to one of these spores, like one of these sections, a fruit, if you will, a withered, gaunt, flesh pulled tight over his body, but unmistakable horns and the fur long ago fallen away, but barely visible so beneath his long green robe. Hoops. A creature that looks unmistakably not alive, but at the same time with these vines and spore and fungal formations growing forth from him.
Glad that you couldn't make it.
And it turns towards all of you. I'm going to ask Lesros to make an Arcana check.
12 plus 11, so 23.
Something is familiar about his form. Not personally, but academically. You've heard, more in warning than in study, for such study in itself is explicitly forbidden, of typically wizards, typically, I say, who achieved immortality through the study of black necromancy.
Yes.
They are known as liches.
Mm-hmm.
However, something doesn't look right. The style of magic, the unmistakable connection to nature. It's not arcane, it's druidic. There's no way it's arcane. and it sounds almost peculiar when you say it in your head, but you can't surmise it in any other way. You just think the words Druid Lich.
And I sort of turn to the party and go, well, my studies seem to have, I think, this may be a druidic lich.
Say who what now?
What's a lich?
Undead wizard, immortal, has a phylactery. We need to kill it, find its phylactery, kill the phylactery, and then we've killed the lich.
I heard immortal.
Yes, we can kill it now. Oh, then we have to find its sort of like sacred thing that it keeps its life energy in, kill that, and then it's dead. So it's not technically immortal, it's more kind of sort of immortal.
Immortal adjacent. Gotcha.
Right, the perceptive one, my four-armed friend.
Well, I actually haven't been formally introduced, so technically we can't be friends yet.
Fair enough.
I'm Lesros, the Grand Architect.
Potential compost, let's say.
No, that's very unwise. What's your name again?
This would be, I'm sure, once, maybe not now, but may have gone by Praxetes.
You know my name.
I know
He holds
what
up
you
a
want.
withered staff.
I know what you once stood for. Seems even that has decayed with time. How dare you condemn the Veil in such a way?
I did what I've done for the Veil. You have no idea, whelp, what it is like to watch eon after eon as civilization encroaches and lays waste and ruins. From death and decay, life springs.
And he gestures to all around him.
And when the dead wash over, from their compost we will grow anew.
As he's talking, I would like to see whether or not I can cast up my magic awareness to see if I can find the flattery thing that Lesros
I
was
love that
talking about.
that Fox would think it's just called a flattery thing as well. That's totally on point.
I've fuck knows what. 60 feet.
You pick up. Well, this whole room is magical.
Oh yeah.
Above all else, three things stand out: Praxetes, and you catch just enough of the tree itself that he is tending to, that you sense a font, an intimidatingly deep font of magic coming from this tree.
What school of magic is it from?
Evocation.
Evocation, interesting.
And you
Okay.
specifically recall something Lesros said about how evocation is not just is energy, both fire or elemental or life. That resurrection magic is evocation magic.
Okay. Thank you.
And the third thing you'd pick up is another presence behind the log.
Okay.
So typically, you're all, just to paint the picture, you're all in this sort of mycelical forest type mushroom abode. There's this, literally the tree is 3 meters or 15 feet thick, and it's just fallen on its side. Praxiteles is standing upon its trunk and like reaching up, or like, he's talking to you guys now, but he was reaching up to the large tree that hung overhead. On the other side of that fallen tree, you sense this third presence.
Okay, continue. Yep.
So I'm going to say, so Praxiteles, the Druidic Lich, good evening. As a duly appointed representative of the Vale and all its surrounding countries, we would like you to cease and desist any and all supernatural and druidic activity, and forthwith return to your place of origin and your nearest convenient parallel dimension. Otherwise, we're going to have to, Praxios, would you say destroy them completely and utterly?
Were you talking to Botch?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
Botch, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, what he said.
And as before I said anything else, I am going to cast Disintegrate at the base of the tree.
The tall tree. Is it like
The tall
one
tree that he's coming out of.
Okay.
Yeah, that he's coming out of.
Okay, yeah, the one that's growing from the ceiling, yeah. Yeah, I will say, actually, as part of this. Okay, make a perception check.
Okay.
Real quick.
No, 17.
You do spot from one of the largest sort of fungal sacs. You squint for a second and you see a humanoid form in the fetal position. Like you just about make it out. And that, like, with your knowledge, that's enough, and you fire Disintegrate. And he looks at that, he's like, and the entire tree, in an instant, turns gray. No. And he, like, tries to release, like, life magic to heal it, but, like, it's crumbling faster than he can, and just, it rains dust. Like snowfall. He turns to look at all of you.
You will make fine fertilizer for the new sapling.
I need everyone to roll initiative.
Nice.
Let's activate the battle map.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, this battle map is called Festerwood Grove. It is made by Xepeku, and it's one of my favorite ones they've ever made. This is like a fairly old one, actually, isn't like they made it quite some time ago. Oh, I'll say as well, as part of this, as you all get ready to fight, you hear a huge direwolf-like creature that seems to be made entirely out of vines and spores and bark. Like crests over the tree and hops down.
No, he doesn't.
And hops down over here. Alrighty.
Hey, want to guess what I rolled for initiative?
1.
Yeah, it's a big fat 0.
Oh no.
That's all right. I'm not far behind you with a 3.
I also rolled a nat 1.
Okay, I'm rolling this IRL because it always screws me over when I don't. Hey, that's really good. Sorry, I so rarely roll good initiative when it comes to the villains.
Great. I'm so happy for you.
We're so happy
Like,
for you.
that's just...
Slay, go get us.
Yes,
yeah,
slay
I'm
us all.
I always
Slay
slay.
us.
I always slay, queen. Oh no.
Oh no, that sounds bad.
I finally roll a natural 20.
Oh.
Okay. I need another beer for this. 1 second.
Oh, when the DM has a drinking problem because if Bally's going to fuck you.
Surely we're the ones that need the aftercare.
The disaster case, I was going through it today.
We really are. We're just distracted. You know,
Yeah, we're both severely concussed.
exactly, and the red flags, they're waving. Lazarus is
Do you have a
not
green
sus at
flag as
all.
well?
No, just the red one. I've never
All
needed
right.
a green one in my life.
25 to 20.
It's going to get great, guys.
20 to 15.
19.
Alrighty, Botch coming in at 19. What's your dexterity modifier?
+3. I've got.
I need you to do a rollies with Praxites.
Ooh, rollies. 10.
17. Praxites goes first.
All right. I still can't load
bugger.
Foundry, so you're gonna have to move me.
Okie dokie. Again, sorry guys, I have no idea why it won't load. It's not a very big map, this one. What browser?
I can see it, but it's completely black except for
Same.
the tokens for me.
Oh,
Right.
I swear to God, if I forgot to put vision on this map, configure lighting. No, this is global illumination. Like, it should be visible.
I see us, and that's it.
Yep, same here.
Us and the baddies.
I can't even see the baddies.
Okay, that's definitely a you guys thing then, because unfortunately, I don't mean to be harsh, but like, just generally, there's nothing I can do on my end, unfortunately.
Refresh the page.
Okay, blame us. Okay.
Refreshing the page has loaded it for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, pretty!
Yay!
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. What the hell is
It
that
worked.
thing? Go away.
Ooh. It looked like jellyfish.
A little bit, yeah. This
Wait, is this
so
gonna be, is this
So
gonna be like
pretty!
a jumping, is this like a raid where we have to like do a jumping puzzle? Because we're fucked if that's the case. I can't do those to save my
Dex
life.
of
yeah, I finally figured out how to get to
-1.
you guys. No, but I will say that if you subscribe to Tsepeku on Patreon, this particular map comes with a really cool adventure called the Festerwood, which is pretty neat. It's got Griffon Saddlebag items as part of it. It was a huge collab. I've simply taken the map and done my own thing. Okay, 15 to 10.
10 for Scotinos.
10 for Hilera.
Okay, I'm gonna put Hilira at 10.1, I believe. I think Hilira has
You
a
don't even
slightly
need to
higher score.
ask.
Yeah, what's your dex, Scotinos?
Dex is 18.
Mine's 19.
Okay, 10 to 5?
Really sorry, Amalia.
6.
6 for Lesdros, 5 to 1,
3 for Amalia.
3 for Amalia,
0!
and 0 for
Zero.
Xanthia. Okay, so I'm gonna just say that I'm gonna remove, just for the ease's sake, I'm gonna remove Gwyneth from the
I think you're going to
Ginless.
remove Xanthia because she just doesn't get a turn.
No, I'm gonna remove Ginless from the initiative order. She goes after you. I believe that's how it works anyway, but just for ease's
Yeah,
sake.
generally.
All right, I'm going to be playing the battle music through Foundry, because that is actually something that I can do. Let me know if it's an okay volume.
We can adjust at our end if need be. Which I have done.
Oh, that's interesting. It's not...
I can hear it.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing anything on OBS. Let me just refresh. Oh, properties. Okay, interact. Sorry about this. Let me Interesting. Can anyone hear the music on stream as well?
Nope.
No.
That's weird. Why wouldn't it? Maybe it's a limitation. Okay, you know what I'm just going to do? I'm going to add media source. Add media source. You know what? I feel like that's just tempting fate with technical issues, so fuck it. So I do apologize to the audience, but in lieu of battle music, feel free to load up a YouTube chat with your favorite battle music and have that playing alongside. I will put some battle music in the VOD, to be sure. All right, so top of the initiative order. It is the Wolven Guardian's turn.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It is going to... What's it going to do? Ooh, I know exactly what it's going to do. Let me just pull up the spell's stat block. Yep. It is going to... You watch as it... And it basically slams its paws into the ground, and you watch... Familiar to what you saw outside, the paws... Like roots grow from the paws into the ground. And there's a moment's pause before...
Pause and pause.
These trees sprout out of the ground, creating like these branching cages around... Up to, how many is it? 4 of you, as he casts Stockade Sprouts. I need, Xanthia, Botch, Scotty, and Hilira to all make dexterity saving throws.
Magical effects?
Yes.
Bacchios and Scotty get a +4, don't forget.
Anita got that 20. 24 total for me. Did you say Amalia as well?
No,
Thank you,
just Hilira, Bacchios, Skotinos, and Xanthia.
I fail.
15.
24.
24 succeeds, 15 just fails. What did
I
Scotty
got
get?
7, so...
Okay, so Hilira and Xanthia. I will trace this with, let's do it, yeah. I think this works, yeah. Both of you are restrained by these tree cages that sprout out of the ground around you. The trees are 20 feet tall, and you sort of rest at their apex, and you're basically restrained by these cages. These, like, organic cages around you. Praxetes' turn. Actually, no. On initiative count 20... Praxetes the Druid Lich will use one of his lair actions. And he will use Root and Vine. And he raises his hands and just spikes and thorny roots erupt out of the ground everywhere. Out of the tree, like little poisonous spores and little barbed hooks. Everything, and I mean everything, is difficult terrain right now. And then on Praxetes' turn... He is going to... He looks at you, Skotinos. And he looks at Gelio.
You dare criticize me for warping the veil? You who wield the glaive of the betrayer.
And he is going to use sap spray and just fire that at all of you.
Is that a spell?
That is a spell.
Counter spell.
Okay. He's a druid. He does not have counterspell. I need you to make a, okay. Oh, that's an interesting one. It's not a listed spell, but it is like a magical ability that he has.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say you can attempt to counterspell it, but it's going to be a 9th level DC. If you wish to. But I will let you retract it. Rules is written, you shouldn't be allowed to do it at all. So I'm allowing it, but it's going to be a high DC.
I'll try it. That won't do it, no.
Alright. He's going to power launch a... Oh, it's a 50-foot cone. No, it hits all of you. Hits all of you. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Reaction. Dexterity saving. I'm going to.
No, dice jail.
Oh wait, actually, let me just double check something. Gwyneth is just out of range, I think.
Oh, good for goodness.
In this is going by mechanics, is this considered a spell? Or it's a spell or other magical effect. Is it a magical effect?
It's a
Okay,
magical effect. You are still
Yeah, cool.
able to withstand it.
Then that's 21 for me.
21
What
succeeds.
save was it?
20 just succeeds.
What save is it again? Sorry.
Dexterity
I rolled
Good
a
luck.
12.
fails.
17.
Fails.
But very high roll for Xanthia. Getting
I rolled an 18.
18 fails.
18 fail.
1 second, I'm still rolling.
All right. While
Amalia
Amalia is
also
rolling.
gets a +4.
Okay, cool.
What are we doing? Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Everyone who fails takes 58 points of acid damage.
Oh my god! Ouchie!
58.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you mean 5d8, right?
It was actually 20d6.
No,
that's-
5d8. I'm sorry to correct you like this, but I'm pretty sure.
God.
Be right back. Just adding Disintegrate to his spell list. Yeah, try revivifying that
I'd
one.
love to die a martyr.
What about those who succeed? Do we take half of 50?
Half of 58, yeah, half of 58. Everyone who fails.
Okay, 29.
Yeah, was that, did you say 29 was the total? for that?
29, yeah. For
Yep.
those who succeeded.
Thank you.
Oh, that sucks.
All right. That was a heck of an opening round. Botch, it's your turn.
Right. So, I'm on the Twitch stream here. So, Mr. DM, if you could oblige me by using your cursor to tell me where Bokios or Botch felt the presence of a very powerful magical item, or the evocation item.
The doggy in front of you, the tree that Lesros just disintegrated, and Praxetes.
Yeah. Oh, that's where.
So the tree is disintegrated.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. So that wasn't it. Okay.
No, it was it.
Oh.
So we think that's. Does it how bad is the tree? Like, obviously it was dying anyway, but like, does it look like it is?
Oh, tree's fucking dead. A disintegrate? Are you kidding me?
Great. Good one, Zach. That's perfect.
I go, kill the Lich now. I think we killed this phylactery.
So there wouldn't be. So there's nothing. So when the tree was disintegrated, I didn't see any magical MacGuffin like type thing fall out from it or around it or.
No, because there was nothing left.
Okay, good. Well, in that case, then that makes my turn very, very simple. I would like to rage. I'm going to embody the aspect of the dragon with my draconic hide, so that's 20 temporary hit points.
Copy.
I am going to wild surge with 2d8 and choose whichever one I want because fuck you, laws of randomness. Double one, which means I now get to choose exactly which one I get.
Damn.
Yeah, you get two of the same number. I can choose what I want.
Wild magic barbarians are so underrated.
Oh hell yeah! Well, yeah. Once you get to higher levels, then the wild magic becomes a lot more controllable. I'm going to choose number 2, teleportation. I would like to start running towards where Paraxetes actually is, and when I get to within, when I get to a point where I can get to 30 feet. No, when I get within 30 feet of where I can teleport in behind him, I would like to then just bamf in and just teleport behind him.
Okay, what is your movement speed right now?
40, so I know I've got 4 spaces.
1, 2, 3, 4. Damn. Yeah, because that's 20. Yeah, because it's double. Okay. Yeah, you can do that. If it's like a bonus action, you can. Literally, you all watch as Botch just takes several steps, and with each step you see the thorns coming out of his feet, and he seems through his sandals, making new holes in his feet every time, and he just keeps powering on through, breaking them off, and straight up almost flexing his wounds on his feet and snapping the thorns off, closing the distance and bamfing right up to Praxetes.
Okay. I'd like to take the first of my 2 attacks against him.
Go for it.
Can you paint a picture for me? So, how is the druidic lich attached to the log here? Is he free floating, or
he
is
he standing? He is standing.
Oh, he's not attached to it. Okay, fair enough. Then in that case, I'm just going to go for a straight attack.
Fair enough. And I will tell you what I will do while you're making that straight attack. I will see if I can't share in the fan. Oh no, I can't share from here, but I'll post it on the Discord. I generated an image of Praxetes in Midjourney, and I will make sure that is available to view for anyone who's curious. So if anybody is... Oop, I accidentally made Helena the largest thing on stream. For 1 second. General... And in... Well, I'll put it in Arts and Crafts. Anybody who tunes into the Arts and Crafts channel right now can see the art I generated of Praxetes.
Oh, fuck that shit. Then I'm just going to stab him straight under his fat fucking face.
Go for it.
That's a dirty 20 to start.
Dirty 20 hits.
Nice. Right, let's roll properly this time with a d6 and a d8, not 2 d6s. That's plus that. Okay, so force damage, that's going to be 14 points of force damage. No, sorry, 14 points of slashing damage and 7 points of force damage.
Alright, so that's 21.
21 on the first strike.
It all seems to go through.
Nice. Alright, second hit. Ooh, that's not so great. 17.
17 just hits.
Nice. Even with a 5, I still hit this prick. Okay.
He has this bark skin spell going on that you've seen a couple times before, Botch, but if that informs the context.
Fantastic. Okay, and then in that case, that's another 15 points of slashing damage and another 2 points of force damage, so 17.
17 total, very good.
Then that'll be my turn.
You carve into his flesh, and you watch as these fungal spores quickly grow to hold the wound shut, but that was a hard hit.
Valiant effort. And if it's any consolation, that hurt like hell.
And he just stares you down. At the end of your turn, he is going to use a legendary action.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's see it. You one ugly motherfucker.
He's going to use 2 legendary actions to use his infected touch ability. And he just basically
that sucks.
reaches out with these. You watch as this faint plume of spores emanates from his hand as he grows these thorny splinters, and he's gonna try plant his hand at you.
Oh, okay.
That is a natural 20.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's see.
Oh boy.
I'm in danger.
Oh,
I
this
am
is
raging.
gonna
So I should be okay.
suck.
Burst in pieces.
Oh,
It's not piercing damage.
or slashing or bludgeoning.
You take what's double 17?
34.
34.
You take 34 points of poison damage, as basically he pierces your skin, like he just breaks the skin, and it doesn't hurt, you're too tough, but then you feel like the poison pulse into your body. You take and I need you to make a constitution saving throw.
Oh, I'm tip top at them, and I get to take advantage. I roll advantage on that too. That's a natural 20 for a total of 30.
So you feel like these little maggot-like parasites try to burrow into your skin, but you just literally like flex and squish one of them between 2 abs, and you are not infected with a parasite that will render you under the effects of the slow spell.
Okay. Okay. Solid legendary action.
Hilira, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm restrained, right?
Yes. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Let me just double check the wording of the spell.
Okay.
Question.
Yeah.
Is the spell that he's just used, is that a concentration spell?
Let me have a look.
Is it? Yeah. Then he's got to make 2 saving throws if it is.
Well, he didn't cast it, the wolf did.
Oh, the wolf. That's the wolf. I do apologize. That's my fault.
It is a concentration
Magical
spell.
wolves.
Okay. So,
When
yeah.
the spell, see, freeze. Each creature trapped inside the branch is restrained. The trapped creature can use its action to make a strength or dexterity check, its choice, against your spell save DC. On a success, it frees itself.
Okay. With
you can- Sorry, go ahead.
restrained. Okay, you can also make okay. I'm just thinking like what are smart things to do?
Make an intelligence check.
Okay. Okay. Me being like, what's my intelligence again? It's freaking +1. 17.
With the 17, I will reveal as the DM, they are not, they do not have hit points that you could try to destroy, as best as I know from the spell. Morse, feel free to sense check me on this one. It's Stockade Sprouts that he's using.
I'm not familiar with that one. Do you want me to look into
It's
it?
D&D Unleashed.
I'll have a look now.
So best as I can tell, they don't have hit points. So attempting to destroy the trees makes no sense, but you do get the sense it's a concentration spell.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm pretty Gucci in this thing. I'm fine. I'm very freaking hurt right now. So I'm just going to look at Xanthia and just go, wait, can I do something else before I do this? Because I don't want to be dumb. I'm going to bonus action. Wait, can I? No, I don't feel like looking it up. Bonus action, healing word on Xanthia, 4th level.
Alrighty.
What are you saying?
I say, please don't die on me.
Aww.
Thank you.
I'll try.
12.
To answer your question, Romeo, yeah, no, it doesn't look like they are a creature or have hit points as per se.
Perfect. Yeah, 'cause I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
You healed 21 points. I rolled 3 4s.
Nice.
Good. And then, as that was my bonus action, as my action, I'm going to extend my hand towards Xanthia and go, beat him up! And I will teleport her to a point where she's flanking with Bacchios.
Damn. So for people in the audience, Hilira is using a homebrew domain called the Travel Domain, which evokes imagery of like Hermes, or in this case Ronos, my version of it. And her channel divinity lets her basically cast a one traveler only dimension door of sorts. That's about, what is the range on it? 100 feet, right? Or is it 60?
60.
Yeah. That 60. It is made by someone called Benevolent Evil. Check them out. It's a DndUnleashed on just search that into Google and you'll find it. But yeah, quick little aside. Cool, is that your turn, Hilira?
Yes.
Skotinos, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. I'm actually not in a good way after that. So, kind of like rescinding a little bit from the attack he's just given, I turn up and fire off a quick rebuttal. The trick to walking the tightrope, Praxetes, it is a fine art. It would be oh so easy to give into the vices that the betrayer fell into. But, unlike you, Praxetes, what sets us apart is I know when to quit. As I cast Tasha's Ungodly Guise, and I start spread the wings, and I will fly. Basically, going to be 5 foot in the air, so I'm not on the ground anymore. And I will Galio as I come forward to it. You aren't even on the tightrope. You are in free fall. And I will attack him.
And as you do this, like almost in slow motion, you hear a voice in your head. You hear Farika, your patron deity.
To know when to quit is a most valuable skill. But what we have here is a rare opportunity to cut loose.
And you bring the glaive down.
Well, the first attack, pretty shit. 11 to hit.
11 does not hit.
And then the second one is a natural 20.
That
26.
definitely hits.
Yeah. So, let's make sure I do that as well. So, first things first, that's 14 points of slashing damage. We also have to make sure we get the numbers right. 14 points of slashing damage. Plus those are all, they were magical anyway, but that's there as well.
Yes, fine. So 14 slashing damage for that one.
Yeah, that one's 14 slashing, and then yes, he makes a DC 12 Wisdom saving throw for me, please.
A druid. So that's a 9 for a total of 21.
Yeah, I think he passes that one, but that's fine. And as I kind of went, kind of yank the blade, like I kind of, for that one, it was kind of almost like a downward like stab. I kind of like bring out with a bit of a 12 finish. And no song of the grove will charm the ferryman. This you'll discover shortly. And that's my turn.
Okay, at the end of your turn, he's going to use his last legendary action to use a cantrip against you. He's going to use Frostbite. Is that an attack roll? I believe so. No, Constitution saving throw, Skotinos. Actually, let me just double check something. He might use a different one. No, he's going to use Frostbite. Constitution saving throw?
You got it.
Are you within 10 feet of me? Now that you
Oh yeah, you flew, didn't you?
Yeah, I flew over. I'm now 5 foot in the air, so I'm kind of I'm next to you, but 5 foot in the air, so I'm not on the ground. But yeah, within your range.
And +4, please.
+4. Copy. I might need maybe not. 10 + 8 plus 22.
Just succeeds.
I feel like the cold kind of like sprouting over things, and then I kind of like a bear shakes snow off, but it's just like the mold and like the sort of like the eyelids of the red bits of the Achilles that I'm trying to just kind of like shudder it off, and then I just stand there.
Perfect. Also, I saw those looks on finding out the spell DC. Don't look at me like that. You guys are level 14. What did you expect? Lesdros, it is your turn.
Quick DM question.
Yeah?
What's your house rule about haste? The spells.
It's not banned, if that's what you're asking.
So I can cast haste on myself and then cast a second spell.
Oh!
It's not a concentration spell.
Oh, no, sorry, Lays. I believe rules is written, because you can still only cast one leveled spell per turn if there is the rule is written, right?
So you could do a cantrip.
You could absolutely do an action-based cantrip if you wanted to. I will, if you wanted to do a firebolt or whatever, I would, you could absolutely do that, but it can't be a leveled spell.
Then I won't do that. Okay, fine. So, I look across, and I look at between. I've seen that Hilaria has helped Xanthia, and I look at Hilaria for a second, and then I go, let's take the kitty out of the field of combat, shall we? Wall of force and a dome that completely covers the cat.
Wolf, but okay. It slams against it. Okay. And just literally just slams itself against this force. You guys hear it just a fun like thick glass, you barely hear anything. And it just snarls.
And then I bonus action. Can I move? Can I move to within 30 feet off to the side of Praxites, please?
Within 30 feet of... So it's difficult terrain,
so... So off to the side, off to the left.
So 1, 2, 3. That's... If you wanted to move left, that's how far you could move.
Okay, and would that be within 30 feet or not?
It would... No, it's about 40 feet. You could move... Okay, so no, sorry, let me rephrase. So if you were there, you could go... Is that where you were? Okay. So we have 5, 10...
I was next to...
5, 10, 15. Because those are trees. You can move next to that area, so...
Yeah.
And that's... Yeah. Yeah, that's within 30 feet.
Okay. And then I'm going to telekinetically shove Praxius back 5 feet, which then would grant attacks of opportunity if I succeed by botch. And...
I believe. So, to my knowledge, attacks of opportunity are only when a creature willingly moves themselves. When they are moved against their will, it does not proc attacks of opportunity. Morse, remind me if that's.
Depends on whether or not. Is it something in the? Is it just does the telekinetic shove have anything that mentions that in it?
Nope. And I mean, it's house rule. There's no house rule against it. It's a house rule, so it's up to you. It's up to the DM.
That's fair enough. I have definitely let you guys benefit from being moved against your will before when it came to attacks of opportunity, so I'm going to afford the same thing to the baddies. Sorry.
Okay, then I won't do that then.
Sorry.
I won't do that then.
All good. Anything else on your turn, Lazarus?
No, not for me.
Okay, I will create a quick bubble around Wolfie. How wide is what's the diameter of Wall of Force?
It is 20. I can do it. Radius up to 10 feet.
Up to 10 feet. That is going to be a snug bubble for Wolfie.
I know. And it's pushed into its bubble So technically, if it hits the space, it's pushed into the space.
It is not happy with that. Amalia, it's your turn. You definitely, as Amalia, as you get ready to begin combat, you feel a thrum from Bithynia's helmet, from the helmet that is now yours. Amalia?
You there, Vi?
Sorry, can I move, if I couldn't do the tap to shove, could I just move back 10
Oh
feet
yeah, certainly.
out of the, if I couldn't do the tail shove, I wouldn't do it, so I'd be back out of range of shit.
So Vi did cut her hand earlier, so she may be a little occupied, but hope she's okay. Okay, I've sent her a message, although that's going to come out through the same thing that she's streaming out of, so we'll give her a second. I'm going to say let's take Xanthia's turn, and then we'll come back to Amalia. Xanthia, it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna poke him, I think, with the trident.
Okay,
Give him a
go
good
for it.
poke.
Make an
A good
attack roll.
ribbon.
That's a nat 1 on the first one.
Unfortunately, he
That's a
literally...
nat 20 on the second one!
Yep, that'll do it. That'll do it.
We only have 2 settings, guys. 2 settings. That's it. Are we all just
God.
rolling like high variant dice or something?
Nope. Oh god, the math is gonna be so hard. Obviously, since I crit, I have to smite.
Yes, you
Go
do.
for it.
Yes, you do.
3rd level smite.
Yay.
But let me just roll the regular damage first. Oh god, my life. Why is this so stressful? Okay, that's it. 23 slashing. Let's start there. Then let's roll 68 of radiant.
68 or 6d8?
6d8.
Okay, you sure you don't
I
want to
see
do
what
the
you did
double
there.
you sure don't want to double the result instead of the dice? Up to you.
Yeah, I'll roll again, I think. So no doubling.
Well, no, so it'd be what level smite did you do?
3rd
Third.
level, right?
So how many is
That's
So-
That would be 12.
so no? So it's 2d8 at first level, 3d8, 4d8.
And then
So
you already have your
4d8.
nat-
So you can roll
One-
4d8 and double the Oh, right, yeah.
I
Okay,
get
so-
another d8 because I automatically smite every time, and then I assume he's undead. Right?
He is technically not.
Okay, then it's just... Sorry, then I'll roll again. Then it's 5d8.
Sorry. Technically speaking, he is a plant. Actually, it's okay. You know what? No, fuck it. I'm gonna say he is technically. So he is both plant and undead. It's like a weird fucky in between. So I'm gonna let you have that one.
Okay,
Anyone got
so
blight
that's
by any chance?
13 plus 13.
I don't have blight. I wish I did.
That's 44 of radiant damage.
Damn. As you literally just drive Atmos into him and like a small explosion.
And you know what? I gotta make it count. I'm gonna use some charges of Atmos as well.
Oh yeah. You wield your legendary trident, marrying fire and water as a geyser of steam explodes out at him.
Okay, I'm gonna do 2 charges to do a geyser strike modified to a steam blast, so he has to do a strength saving throw, please.
That's a sore spot for him. That is a 15 for a total of 15.
I don't think that will cut it.
That just fails.
That just fails. Okay, so that's 86 of bludgeoning damage. That's a total of 20. And 8d6 of fire damage.
So okay,
30.
so how much was the damage? The bludgeoning damage first?
Hold on, can I see that somewhere? I rolled that on D&D Beyond. 20.
20 bludgeoning damage. Got it.
Yeah,
And how much fire damage?
30.
That already from the. That's still from the crit. Was that already doubled, or did you roll double the dice?
I rolled double the dice.
The fire damage does more damage than you anticipated.
So how much damage was that in total now?
That was 60 damage for the fire in particular. So you did 60 instead of 30. So
no, but like, I mean, all together.
So that was okay. So 60 fire damage. What do we say? 20 bludgeon damage.
Yeah. 44 radiant.
So 60 plus 20 is 80. So that's 124 radiant. And how much was the slashing 17?
I think that was 24 or something.
So 124 plus 20, 148 damage.
I still have my bonus action.
Slay.
Damn.
Last time it was a Hera. This time it's all you, baby. You go.
Okay, I'm gonna say. Okay, quick point of order though. I should have been using this from the beginning, but as you carve into him with this, a multitude of spores get released into the air that get breathed in by Botch, Xanthia, and Skotinos. I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, we all get a +4.
Is this against poison?
Yes.
Okay. 26.
Succeeds.
16.
Fails. Ali? Did you just say 34? Ali, you're still muted.
Okay, I should be, yeah. I said 34, so natural 20, plus 10, plus 4. 34.
Okay, so that succeeds. Xanthia, you are poisoned for 1 minute, unfortunately. Botch, I'm imagining...
Can I use my... I think I can do this. I don't know. Yes. Can I use my reaction to use the Aphora to do Be Free? Is that I was reading it and I was like, yes, this is a reaction. And now that I'm saying it out loud, I'm like, I don't know if it's worked that way. It doesn't say if it's a reaction or not.
Let me double check. Add to collection.
When a creature that you can see within 60 feet of you makes a saving throw against being blinded, deafened, diseased, or poisoned, you can expend one of the charges as a reaction. So it's a reaction. Yes. So,
okay. Yeah, that's fine. So you wield the scepter of the god of the Ronos, messenger of the gods, and you... A sparrow shoots out of it, an astral sparrow, and like infuses into Xanthia. Go ahead.
So that means I can roll again?
You can add a d10 to the roll that you had.
Okay.
That could do it. That. So what did you roll originally? 16, right? You need to roll a 6 or higher.
I rolled a 5.
Just fails. So you are poisoned for a minute. As you...
That's okay.
You cough. As you infuse with the spores, but go ahead.
Would that have done damage? Sorry, Mr. DM, would that have done damage to us if we
No damage. It just poisons you.
Oh, okay.
Just a poison condition.
Okay, thank you. That's fine. Continue.
Okay. So I still have my bonus action. Hold on. I have disadvantage now, so that's a 16 to hit.
16 just misses.
Okay, then that's my turn.
Okay, top of the initiative order, it is the Wolfen Guardian. It's okay.
Do we need to do Malia, by the way?
Oh, babe, you there? I don't think she is. Scotty, can you take her turn?
Sure. Is she still restrained currently?
She is currently still restrained, yes.
She is still restrained. She'll use her action to break free of the... how far away is she from Dick Nugget? Too far. I mean, actually, is that circle correct? I see Amalia kind of a bit off kilter.
She's not meant to be off kilter, sorry.
No, that's fine, no worries. Yeah, she's out of range to do her thing. So, yeah, she will use her turn to try... She doesn't know that... I've read it now, but she won't know. She will attempt to do the breaking free, which can be either a strength or a dexterity, I believe.
Yep.
So she will do strength. So that's plus... Is that a saving throw?
Saving throw.
Okay, that's just...
No, sorry, check. It's an athletics check. Athletics check.
Oh, an
Hold
athletics
on,
check.
but Amalia wasn't restrained now, was she? That was Hilaire and Xanthia.
No, it was Hilira and Xanthia. Sorry, I'm completely having a brain fart.
So
she's
is
free.
fine. Okay.
It is difficult to reign still, but she is free. Sorry, thank you.
Okay,
Good
no, that's fine.
looking
No
out,
worries. Thank you
tomorrow.
for sorting out. I also don't. I don't know how much damage she's currently taken. I'm assuming she's basically fully healed up, but we'll do that math in a moment. I won't take too much time. But yeah. She will travel her movement 5, 10.
Oh, sorry. 50. I can. Sorry, cost D&D. I can absolutely zoom in. It's set to automatic, I believe, the camera, or is it? No, it's now set to automatic. Sorry, it was set to manual before.
And you said that was difficult terrain that she was in.
Yeah.
So that's to 30. But it's just that area she was in. So then she can do 35, 40, and then she'll be within range to summon a echo on the other side, and then she'll do her full rounds of attacks. So I'm just gonna usual thing. I think she has an Unleashed Incarnation left, so she will do that as well. So that's 4 attacks. I'll just do them all very quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 14 to that as well. The lowest we have is a 10. Would a 24 hit?
24 hits.
Okay, so all 4 hits. So that is 4d12 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 28. So that's a total across the 4 attacks, 56 points of slashing damage.
Damn.
Using Death Knell. It is a magical weapon if that has things, but it is slashing. It is slashing.
Good to know. Amalia just carves into it left and right, slashing away, and bark and spores splinter. I need her to... Sorry, okay, as soon as she... Sorry, super quick. I need to be better at managing this. As soon as she enters the space, I need to make a Constitution saving throw. So it's technically just anyone within 5 feet.
Yeah, no problem at all. That's a +9 to it. She's already used her Indomitable from the last one.
Also +4.
Thank you for the +4. So that is... I think this will do it. Constitution 23. 27 total. She's a hardy one. Also, it's
cool.
I don't know if the echo is the one that's in it anyway, but either way, 27.
Yeah, it succeeds. So everything carries on as normal. Just had to be thorough about that. Cool. Top of the initiative order, it is the Wolfen Guardian. So I'm just gonna quickly look at Wall of Force. Nothing can physically pass through the wall. It is immune to all damage and can't be dispelled as magic. Disintegrate spells, however, the wall is... So nothing can physically pass through the wall, but spells can still be cast on the other side of it, if I recall correctly, right?
Yes, I think you can, but it has to be... But it has to be able to be seen. You have to see the target.
Yeah, it's fine. Pass that a trace, protection from poison. Blood.
Yeah, magic, yes, but
Oh, it's kind of...
It was a real... when you did that, I was like, that's roll dark right there. That is... I know how to screw you over. I got this.
Hey, I've been a DM for a long time. I know how to do the play thing too.
And it doesn't get to make a saving throw, does it?
No, it's not. It's
Nope.
not. It's, yeah. It's
No, it just happens.
it's fucking nasty. Unless you have disintegrate.
I do not. But that does not mean... Okay, I'm going to say this. The wolf is going to make a strength check. That is a 17 for a total of 26. I will. It basically starts digging. I will say that it will have to use its whole turn, and probably the next turn too, depending on the check that it rolls. But it basically manages to dig like that much. Yeah.
It's a sphere.
Oh, it's a sphere.
Or a hemispherical dome. A sphere or a hemispherical dome. So I can make it I think I make it a sphere.
Can you make it a sphere
Nice
if it
roll.
would have to go through the ground?
So long as you can see the central point of it.
Okay, then it's gonna try to dig, but then just like waste its turn. Good use of that spell. Initiative count 20 comes about. And Praxetes is going to... He is going to use Spirit of a Dark Beast. And it's going to use Spirit of the Bat to gain a flying speed of 40 feet. As he just... these, like, plant-like wings erupt out of his back. And it is his turn now as well. And on his turn... Let me just quickly figure out what he's going to do. He's got some options. Actually, I need to roll to see if he gets sap spray back. He gets sap spray back.
No, he does not.
So he's just going to do a and just like fire it at you, Lesros, as well as just everyone in that cone. Oh, that's a sphere, not a cone. 50-foot cone, so I need everybody who gets affected by that unfortunately includes Ginless, to make a Constitution saving throw.
Am I within that as 5 feet up? I'm assuming I am, but just in case, depending on how he's angling it.
He's gonna fly 5 feet up, so he does not technically leave anyone's range, but hits you as well.
Scotty and Amalia get a +4 to their saving throw.
What is it again? Dexterity saving throw?
It was con.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. Cool. Cheers, thank you.
14.
Natural 20 for a 22.
Dirty
Just
20.
succeeds.
Okay, Scatina's got 20 total. Oh, I have a mark for inspiration.
Did you add the +4?
I did. I have a mark of inspiration, but I don't know what that's for. I think that must have been holdovers from something else. So I'm going to ignore that. So yeah, I think Scatinos fails as well. Amalia is within that as well, so that is to her roll. No, she's not going to hit the DC either. Yeah, so... yes, Amalia fails. I don't know what her current hit points are looking like. because I can't amend them, and I don't know what they were like before we started. Romeo.
Okay, let me pull up
I think this
campaign.
this is the second time she's been hit by it. She passed one. She's failed this one.
Okay, so what was the first damage on the first one?
29.
Cool. Amalia, I believe, was at full health, right? Yeah, she was at full health.
No,
no.
I wasn't, because I deducted the acid damage thing.
Okay, so you deducted the first round of acid damage. Okay, cool. Everyone who fails takes 88 points of acid damage.
88.
I rolled super high on that one.
You mean
Failed.
8d8?
Healer goes down.
So 88 for those who failed.
Yeah.
And so 44 for those who passed.
Yes, correct.
This
Lesros
does not
is
count
down.
as an attack,
Oh my
does it?
I would be down. I think I need to use my unscarred resilience to try not to be down. Which I will attempt now.
not an
I'm
attack,
on
is it?
first as well.
Wait, where is the...
Okay, 11 plus my con.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm using unscarred resilience. I think I'm still up.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what's going on. 1 second.
2, 3, 4. Okay, fine. I'm just going to add 14 to what.
Sorry,
I
like...
have.
Okay, I need to
14
figure out
add.
what that was. It's not like my phone just started playing rap music, and I have no idea why.
Okay,
I'm not
by using
joking.
unscarred resilience, Skotinos is up with 2 hit points.
Copy, copy.
Woo!
Cheers for the clarification, cause D&D. So I just wanted to give like an acknowledgement without having to type it out. Okay, perfect. So that's his turn. Well, actually, so super quick, last thing. As a bonus action, he's going to use his wild shape. As he, like, he watches this chitin, like, manifests over him. And in but a moment, he shifts. And where he stood, and you all are shunted back slightly in the process. Oops, sorry, let me just undo that. You all are shunted back in the process, as where he stood is this large, rotting crab carcass. Okay, it is Botch's turn.
Right. I would like to bamf on top of the. Would I be able? Would you allow me to try and jump on top of the chitin?
Oh yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I'm gonna just sort of run forward and try and just move forward and try and jump on top of this guy.
Make an athletics check. It is
Oh,
technically
yeah.
huge.
But I get advantage on that. Ooh, that's good. That's gonna be a 27.
With your legs, you literally just flex and you just leap the distance.
Okay. As I land on him, in my rage, I look for where the chitin's eyes are, and I'm just gonna take both of Nimiras and just try and stab down.
Go for it, make an attack roll.
I think I went dead there, sorry. Because this thing's huge, I wouldn't get advantage on it, will I? From being in flanking, but then again, I'm on top
It's a
of it, so I'm not
+2
flanking.
anyway, it's not advantage. I'll give you the
Yes.
+2.
Oh, I'll take the +2. Ooh, that's nice. That's going to be a 27 to hit on the first strike.
27 hits.
Thank you. That's going to be that plus that. That's 14 points of piercing damage and 3 points of force damage, so 17 in total.
Gotcha, gotcha.
That's a natural 20 on the second strike.
Oh, damn. Go for it.
This is going to suck. So that's 2 brutal criticals. So I'll get the D8 out of the way first. Oh my god. That's going to be 16 points of force damage. Okay.
Damn.
That's going to be 10 plus 15 plus 19. 19 plus 10. And plus another 29 points of piercing damage.
Another 20. Jesus.
And then bonus action two-handed fighting.
Go for it. Shing, shing, shing. You just carve into this thing's chitin, and it smells awful. It is a rotting, hulking seafood carcass. And you are just making mincemeat out of it.
That's ready.
Oh my god.
Sorry, I know other people want to play.
Go for it. This is good.
I had to film you. I had to film that for you guys. Okay, first things first. Let's do the D8. That's going to be 14 points of force damage. Force damage. Plus.
Oh boy.
6 plus 10 plus 13 plus another 26 points of damage.
So he transformed into this thing to gain a bit of like health points buffer, and in one turn you have whittled it down to a fraction of what it was, as you literally just like the crab, like one of it, like its 10 legs goes to try and pierce you. Just grab it, tear it off, stab it into him, and then just go for another, just carving off pieces of its shell.
All right, just hearing go, you motherfucker, fucking die! Ah!
Anything else in your turn?
No, I think I've done enough.
Hilera, please roll a death saving throw.
Oh no. Don't get a 0.
Okay.
Please don't get a natural 1.
I fail. I rolled a 5.
Okay. Skotinos, it's your turn.
Okay. I just need to kind of get myself back into understanding what's going on. I'm not going to bother rolling a concentration check. There'd be no way of me holding it, I don't think. As I don't think I have a way to get a 44 on concentration, so what's his name is gone. I also can't see the crowd emoji, but that's fine. Who is down?
Lazarus, Hilera, and... So two people down.
Just 2, yeah?
Molly was down as well. That's what her
I'm
character
down
sheet
as well.
says.
Oh no,
Yeah,
Amanda, I just looked at your hit points. You had 108 and you took 88. You should have 28.
Are you sure? Because when I looked at it, I didn't deduct the first point, so I deducted that as well.
But you had a rest before that, right? So
You had a
would have been
short rest.
Yeah, so did
Okay, so I had 28.
you heat
never
yourself
mind.
up during the short rest?
Well, no, because Violet wasn't online. So I'm gonna say, babe, mark off 5 hit die, and we'll say you were at full hit points, just for simplicity's sake.
Okay, just because that will help me determine what we do now. And just as a brief, like in the kind of like the days with where it goes, the kind of land. Did Lesros mention anything regarding healing capabilities that he had, or was
Lesros did not.
Okay.
Not.
Because I know that I know Hilera's low on spells, but my main focus is trying to be able to get those with spells up. So as I kind of stagger down and the moss kind of falls over from me, I don't even think I could do this because I need to be able to resist an attack of opportunity for this. Shit. I have a reaction, I suppose. Okay. I step away from the crab.
Okay, it is going to try and take an attack of opportunity. However, he is using the stat block of a huge giant crab, so it's actually lower than his normal attack roll.
Let's see how it goes.
That's a natural 17 for a total of 26.
19 plus even shield won't do it. And that'll do it. Yeah, that hits.
I'll take the damage.
Oh, thank fuck. Sorry.
All good. That's what I'm here for.
You take 23 points of bludgeon damage as this one claw pincer. Actually, that's a huge point. Cause D&D. Huge giant crab has a reach of 10 feet, so you technically haven't broken its range, so fuck what I said.
I would have still done it. I'm moving towards Hilera and things, so I would have eventually triggered it, so that's fine.
Cool, but good looking out from Cosy and D. I appreciate you.
Okay, great. I stagger over to the two of these, singing "Flowers by the trees," and I will, as my action, I am using my Farrakhan's Balm to bring Lesros back, curing you of poison if you're poisoned, and healing you a mere, it's not much because it's a fucking 1, 4 hit points. So you've got 4 hit points. As I kind of I kind of reach over and just kind of loosely slap you, and when it kind of brings you barely to consciousness, and then I look over Hilera and I say, if anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be you. Make it worth it. And I take my initially I take the dagger out, but then I think better of it, and I take Gelio and I lean over and I fall on top of Gelio. As I burn through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hit die worth of blood bleeding, and then I cast Healing Word at the spell I've just generated at 7th level. So I heal you up.
Blood magic sorcerers, fuck.
I heal you up by 23. I then take 34 and fall unconscious.
What the? What?
It pierces out of your back.
The kind of like put there as well, but the blood kind of like just unnaturally kind of just runs down from the glaive, and then like almost like creates almost like a little like outline, sort of like a crime scene outline, and then just sort of quickly ingests into you, and I bring you to consciousness at 23 hit points.
Morse, take a fucking inspiration for that turn. Good God. Lesros, it's your turn.
It was worth it, because I'm unconscious now.
So, 2 things. One, the puppy would be out of its cage, because I would have lost concentration on the wall of force.
Okay, good to know.
Just to know. And I look at sorry, my name's wrong. I look at Scathenios, and I see what you raised me worse. I see what you did. I take out my transmuter stone, and I put it on top of you, and say the magic words, and cast Panacea. You remove all curses, diseases, and poisons, and you regain all your hit points.
Wait, say what?
Sorry, say that again. Is this an item I gave you?
Master. Yeah. No, it's Master's Transmuter Stone.
Oh, yeah.
Panacea. You can remove all curses, diseases, and poisons. Affecting a creature that touched with the Transmuter Stone. The creature also regains all its hit points.
Jesus.
It was my one, but it's only once a day, so.
I mean, that's once a day is great. I love it. Okay, all right, cool.
And on that note, I shuffle back as far as I possibly can away from being attacked until I can get myself back on my feet.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Praxedes is going to use 2 legendary action to use his Infected Touch on Xanthia. Oh.
Hit me.
Modified 20 to hit?
Does it, yeah.
Okay, you take... seconds. Oh, that was a bit shit. Okay, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15... 19 points of poison damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That's a 23.
23 succeeds. You are not slowed by a parasite. And that's his legendary action. Amalia, it's your turn. You feel the helm thrum again.
Amelia's unconscious. No, she's not. Never mind.
No, we worked it out.
We're all fine. We're all conscious somehow. this time.
How far away am I from the evil weirdy thing? That looks like a
You
jellyfish?
could use your movement to close the distance. You'd have to do a bit of climbing, but it is wood, so your claws could help. I'll say you'll take your whole movement, but you could get close enough to him. Basically have to climb onto the log.
That's fine. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Nah.
Roars.
And then can I jump onto him while I swing my axe?
You can absolutely jump on him, make an athletics check. Would you like to use the spell inside the helmet? You don't have to, I'm just reminding you that it's there.
Oh, what, the fire one? Yes.
Okay, and you remember Bithynia's words one last time. There's always wasted on me. You can use its full potential. And you just channel the helmet for a second before... Like, you literally just stow the axe on instinct. And, like, the helmet erupts with fire that, like, falls on your shoulders and travels down your arm before an enormous coppice or scimitar, like, made out of fire, just erupts into your hand. And you just, on instinct, stow your axe, for you are holding a flame blade. A 4th level flame blade, stored inside the Vancian helm. Now, it does use a spell attack modifier, but fortunately it uses Bithynia's spell attack modifier, which is plus 10. So it is lesser than your axe, but it's still plus 10. So you basically, when you make your attack rolls, it's plus 10 instead of the plus 12 that I think you normally get.
Alright, so what should I roll? Should I just roll a d20 and then add 10 to it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah. And the damage, however, is a 4d6. Sorry, it's 4d6 plus 5. So yeah, make your first attack roll.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What was it?
A 14.
14 misses, but Amalia, you're a fighter. You got attacks for days.
Okay, then 2 more.
Okay.
One minute. I did not roll correctly. One of them was an 18 plus 10. So
that
that's a
hits.
20. The other one, I do not know what it was because I did not see it.
Reroll.
Is it that you rolled 2d20 and you can see the other number? The other number, if it helps, was an 8.
So if the other number was an 8 plus 10, that's 18.
18 hits.
Okay.
So
what is the damage for that?
4d6 per hit.
Okay.
As just like this roaring, like a geyser of flame just carves into this creature.
Oh wait, so if it was 4d6 per like hit, should I just roll 8?
Yeah, that works.
You can roll 8d6 and add 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that was 28 in total, plus 10 would be 38.
Oh.
You did a lot of damage. This form is starting to rot and crumble. It is barely hanging on. You still have an echo. You still are a fighter. Would you like to do anything else?
Can I do... Where is it where I get to do more hits?
You can use Unleash Incarnation and Action Surge if you like.
Okay, I'll do... Hold on a minute, not Action Surge because that's only 1.
Unleash Incarnation is only 1. Action Surge is 3.
Is it?
Yeah.
You've also only got one of your unleashes left because I burned through one while you were away, so I think you're down to 1 left now.
Oh wait, Unleash Incarnation is what?
1 extra attack.
No, that's my.
And
that's
action.
My echo.
And oh, sorry, you can't use is Unleash Incarnation a bonus action or is it just for free?
No, it's whenever you take an attack action, you can choose to use one of your chart.
Amalia, can you choose to use both if you want and do 4 extra attacks?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
All right, go ahead and make 4 attack rolls and add +10.
Okay, first roll is 15 plus 10, 25.
Hits.
Okay, second attack roll is 17 plus 10, 27.
Hits.
Okay, and the third one is 15.
15 misses, but you got 1 more.
Okay. And then the last one misses as well. So 8d6s again.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh wait, Amalia, you are flanking with Xanthia, so you get a +2.
So then one of them would have been 17.
Hits.
So you get to roll another 4.
So one of those.
One for a minute.
I'll just subtract it from his. Okay, so 31, and it immediately and practices the Druid Lich returns.
Okay, so 31, and then the next D4s were 14 plus a 10 would be 24.
Plus 5.
Yeah, but then the
It's just-
31 would have had a +10 to that.
And so that'd be 41, and then
So
19.
19.
So 20. Okay, so I'll just do -24. Oh no!
29.
So that last hit is
It would have been 20.
29. It would have been 50.
50 exactly.
So 58. Because he's vulnerable to fire. He's looking rough.
Rough!
He's looking
He's not
fair.
dead?
He's not dead, but he's looking pretty damn rough.
What?
Something in the region of 400 hit points of damage have been done.
Rough!
300 plus.
Oh my god!
I tried, guys. I tried.
I mean, that
Who's
was
the level 14?
Yeah, one cannot knock that. That was oofed. That was
Okay.
a bag of-
Anything else in your turn, Amalia?
No, I'm good. I'm just hanging out.
Okay, he's gonna use his last legendary action this round to use a cantrip against you. He's gonna use oh wait, I don't roll. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. He's gonna use Insect Plague this time. No wait, not Insect Plague. What's the low level one? Infestation. It's basically just yeah. His jaw just unhinges and these like gnats and wasps erupt out of his mouth.
If there was ever any doubt that this was an evil guy. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Imhotep. Sorry, how much did you roll?
23.
23 succeeds. You basically just... You literally just... you hold up the flame blade, which just immediately cooks all the insects. It smells fucking terrible to anybody who's around you. It's like when
please.
It's like when a stink bug finds the the camping lamp. And you're like, oh, it's in my eyes. Xanthia, your turn.
Alrighty, it's Trident time again. That's a 17 plus 14, 31 to hit.
31 does hit.
Sweet. Okay, D10, and that's 13 slashing damage as well as 5 radiant. I'm gonna spend 2 more charges of the trident So he has to make a strength save, please.
That's a 6.
Yeah, that sucks for him, to be honest.
Just frying him.
So that's 15 bludgeoning and 19 fire damage, which would be doubled to 38.
It's under your bones.
He is not. He's looking really rough, relatively speaking.
Okay, second attack. Dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20 does hit.
So that's 14 slashing and 2 radiant. I'm gonna pop a second level smite on that. So that should be oh god. 5d8 of radiant.
Yes.
$13 radiant.
Copy that.
And last attack, so my bonus action. Oh, that's cocked. That's a 24 to hit.
24 does hit.
For a total of 10 bonk and 8 radiant.
Copy that. He snarls at you. It is the Wolven Guardian's turn. Seeing you attack, he's gonna run up and he's gonna try bite down on you, Xanthia.
Okay.
First attack. That is a 24 to hit.
Hits.
You take... that's good. 15 plus 21. 26 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That's a nat 1 for a total of 4.
Hilira, you watch as this wolf just closes its mouth around Xanthia's head and torso, parts of its fangs piercing her armor slightly before it swallows her.
I beg your pudding.
Xanthia, you have been swallowed.
Okay. What does that mean mechanically for me?
It means she gets to reimagine that moment.
You are
from,
blinded and restrained.
The Guardians of the Galaxy 2 and start stabbing it from the inside.
Means you get to roll 4d6 and drop any ones. Roll 4 more d6s.
And then it's going to turn and try to run towards you, Scotinos, and then use the rest of its multi-attack to make 2 claw attacks. First one. Oh, that is a natural 18 for a total of 27.
Well, that's a great question because as it does so, my duplicity mirror image that occurred is still up. I need to double check whether or not that hits it. Let me just double check what I need to roll. Duplicity, mirror image. Sorry, very quick. What dice do I need to roll? I need to roll, I think it's a D20. Yes, okay. So the first one, I must roll higher than a... Nope, that one still goes and hits me.
Okay, you take 4, 10, 12, 17 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
And the claws like wrap around you and like you are restrained.
Okay.
No, sorry, you are grappled, but make it dexterity saving throw, DC 16.
This is just a normal dexterity.
Yeah.
It's not like a magical thing. I'm going to use my inspiration die to re-roll that. And that's a 22.
You're not restrained. Second attack roll. Oof, that is 18.
Okay, bear with me. Hits one of my duplicates.
Alright. Initiative count 20. Praxetes is going to use... What the hell is it called? He's gonna roll a d8. And regain a spell slot of that level.
No!
It is Praxetes' turn. He does not get his sap spray back.
Thank God for that.
God for small mercies.
So he is simply going to... What's he gonna do? Okay, he is just literally going to... And you just watch as all these extra spores and cordyceps-like vines grow from him.
Is that a spell?
That is a spell.
Counter spell.
What level?
Fourth. I'm going to go for...
Make an ability check. Make an ability check.
Fifth level.
You need 18 or higher. This is an 8th level spell called Contaminate.
Come on, Zaki!
So we got 17 plus 11.
So that was Contaminate, so that was probably the best time to counterspell, because as all these spores erupt, would you like to describe this counterspell, how it manifests, Zach?
Oh, I'm sitting on my watch, he's kind of breathing really hard, and I just look at him, I'm watching him cast the spell, and I just go... Stop it! And sort of throw my magical force out to sort of contain him in himself.
Yeah, you all watch as literally sprouting forth from the ground a stone hand, like just no bigger than like a big meaty hand, but like a sort of almost golem-like hand, holds up like this and like almost like the most powerful suction just absorbs all the spores and then crushes the sort of wadded ball of spores before the hand itself crumbles away to dust. And the spell is countered. That was fucking clutch. That would have wrecked you guys. And that is all Praxetes can do. Botch, it's your turn.
Right.
Super quick. He is gonna chance an attack of opportunity from Amalia. Just run down here. Amalia, you can take attack of opportunity if you like.
Also, she has Sentinel.
I was going to say, yeah, she has Sentinel as well.
Well, he's gonna try. Amalia, you there?
Yeah.
I see the finger.
Okay.
The finger of death.
Okay, you can make an attack of opportunity against Praxetes if you like.
Yes, I will.
You don't have to, though. It's up to you.
Yeah, it's kind of low. I have to. Where is my axe?
Is your flame blade still going?
Plus
10.
Okay. One second.
For anyone out there in the audience wondering, Amalia has this magical item called a Vancian Helm, which lets her store a 4th level spell that still uses the parameters of the caster.
Question, does my bell allow me to re-roll, or do I still have an abominable to roll?
You don't have Indomitable to roll, but that'd be a saving
But can I roll with my literal belt?
I think you have to do I think it's an action to do that ahead of the thing. If it's the Bell of Luck.
Okay, Amalia wasn't here, so I'll allow it. I will say Amalia rang the bell as you were all, like, falling down. I'm in a good mood.
Oh, that's just even worse. 16.
16 just misses. He hops down. And he's gonna just move over here. Okay, it is Botch's turn. Sorry, Ali, continue.
That's quite alright. I am going to just barge past Amalia and jump, and I'm going to attempt to just jump on top of this guy and tackle him to the ground.
Make an athletics check.
Yes, please, with advantage, because I am raging. Another natural fucking 20!
Yes! Yes!
It's a ability check, not a saving throw, so he can't use a legendary resistance. He hasn't been made to make a saving throw yet, has he? Right?
No, he hasn't.
He had the chance once, but it was his a strength saving throw, but he didn't go for it.
Yeah.
Oh god, I completely forgot about those.
We didn't remind you
Good for me.
deliberately.
No, that's fair.
Why would we remind you?
I feel like between this, like the amount of damage I put into sap spray, like I guess that's even. He's gonna make a strength check of his own. That is a natural 17, so he still fails because that's a 17.
Yeah, he needs to beat a 30.
Do your thing. I just need to grab some water. Like one, just over. Yeah. Okay, I'm good.
Destroy him.
So you're just grappling him.
Yeah, I'm holding him to the ground. And as I do so, I look over at the wolf having a go at Scottinos, and I say, "Oi, pussy pooch, fucking come here then if you want to protect your master, cunt."
Very good.
As I'm just like grinding this guy's face into the ground.
Insolent piece of fucking scum.
Just into the moss.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a meaty macronian fist in his face.
You swear here.
I couldn't hear you over the sound of me kicking your ass.
Hilira, it's your turn.
Alright. For my... Looking at my spells.
I'm having a lot of fun, guys. I hope you guys are as well.
For my bonus action, I'm going to... As I walk past Scottinos, I'm going to give him Blessed Steps. Which... I can do that, right? Yes, as a bonus action. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Scottinos, you can use the bonus action... Wait. No, as an... Wait. Wow, what are words? I haven't used this in a while. Okay, so I give you Blessed Steps, which means, like a rogue, you can use your bonus action to dash, disengage, or escape from a grapple without using an action.
That's great, thank you.
That's what I do first. Then I'm going to wiggle around to the other side of this thing in hopes that I can grapple him. Not grapple him. Wow, flank. What are words? What is time? What is happening to me?
It's a stressful evening. We've all had a drink.
I don't drink, but sure. And then I'm going to cast... Wait, yes, it's 5th, right? That's what I have open, yes. 5th level Inflict Wounds!
Make an attack roll.
Okay! And I get a +2 because I'm flanking?
Yes, you do.
Okay, it's a dirty 20.
That hits.
Alright. I will avenge you. Okay. Okay, it's just rolling on D&D Beyond because I'm lazy. Hello?
Hey, I've been rolling plenty on D&D Beyond.
Oh, I didn't roll very well. Whoa! 24.
24. Like the
wasn't
bark
that good.
and vines on this wolf begin to rot and fall away and crumble. It needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
It's just throw up my girlfriend, thank you.
And it fails, and so it's like it's like a cat with a hairball. And then just Xanthia, you are just birthed from this thing's mouth. And like it is just like full of sap and it's really gross.
Cool, and then I'll use the rest of my movement because I've moved 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'll move around 5, 10, 15, 20. I do that. 20.
Yeah, so you're about here, Xanthia.
I'm gonna move back to where I came from to end up here.
Okay. Make a DC5 acrobatics check, just don't roll on that one, because you basically have to do like a power slide under the legs of the wolf to get there.
Oh, well, I have a lot of movement, so I'm just going, I touch Scottino's, give him blessed steps, run around, then run all the way back around.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because you are acolyte of the god of speed. Scotty, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. So, having come back to Volition, and then having one of my duplicates kind of bitten off, the glaive's still kind of like embedded in me. I kind of because I need to go from prone. I kind of fall to the ground as the glaive kind of seemingly cuts through my body. And as I land, I grab it in my hand, and you see the moss and the fur kind of just fusing it up as I recast Tasha's Otherworldly Guise, get up from prone, and whirl around. And I will do that as a... I'll spend 2 sorcery points from doing that as a bonus action.
I'll throw this out there. Would you like to use one of your modes?
That's the plan. That's why I've used it as a bonus action, so I need to kind of position myself for it. Yeah, because otherwise I've done that. And then I will reposition myself. For some reason I've lost that. My map is not loading correctly. I need to quickly reload. That's helpful.
Sorry about that. I can move you into the correct position.
No, you're all good. I can see it now.
Okay.
So I position myself, and I'm going to kind of get myself up, move past Xanthia, who's probably thrown on the ground. I just kind of step over, and it's a weird sensation. Like as I kind of step through, like it's my leg kind of should have theoretically kind of kicked yours, but kind of like the moss kind of breaks. It's almost like my hoof kind of disseminates and reforms itself as I kind of like walk past you. And I will position myself. I can only really get to there. And I will say, like in that position, I'll kind of stand and go, with Farrak's blessings! And I will inhale the purple.
The purple mode, interesting choice.
Yeah, I'm going to inhale.
I'll point out, the red one's the only one that's real fire.
Yeah, that's right. So I inhale the purple mode, and I expel this purple flame in that charge. And so that will be a wisdom saving throw. Oh, no, is that the... Sorry, no. The Azure Flame. Sorry.
Okay, the intelligence saving throw.
That's right.
I was about to say, bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
Right. And it's an intelligence saving throw from both creatures, please.
Okay, natural 18 from the Wolf and Guardian.
That is a save, yep.
Natural 1 from Praxetes.
Fantastic. He takes the full damage. So this is psychic damage, 8d6 psychic damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Praxetes takes 33 psychic damage, and the wolf takes 17 psychic damage.
You'll watch as this blue fire that doesn't actually seem to like burn them, but just like phases through them, and yet they scream. Lesdaros, it's your turn.
Very glad that Xanthia got popped up like a furball, because otherwise I couldn't do what I wanted to do, and everyone kept moving around because I was about to reverse gravity to put Kitty up into the sky and hit him down again. But I'm just going to go for Sentinel Level Disintegrate on the Kitty, doggy, wolfy. Bad.
Okay, I'll throw this out there.
Throw, please.
Praxetes looks really rough.
Yeah, but I don't want to kill Praxetes. I want Tempest to kill Praxetes.
You're too good. All right. What is that?
It's not my place to kill the big bad guy.
You're the guest.
I'm the guest. Yeah. Exactly.
All right. Constitution. What is the saving throw on disintegrate again?
Dexterity. DC 19, please.
Natural 2.
Fabulous. So 13d6 plus 40. I shall roll it on
to
Beyond.
quote Ree, who once guested on the stream, that's a ouchie. That's a big ol' ouchie.
That's a lot of damage.
It's rolling. $96 points of damage, please. Thank you very much.
How do you want to do this, Lesros?
Nice.
I just go, bad kitty, and like a finger of cement goes flying towards the wolf, and as you watched it, it almost like turns to stone, solidifies, and then just crumbles to dust.
Yeah, literally, you almost flick it, and it's just like a little bit of liquid concrete, just except it starts spreading. It tries to like shake it off, but and it's less of like a petrification in like the Medusa sense. It's more like as if it like fell into concrete and couldn't wash it off before it like set. It tries to claw you, cracks appear, and it just crumbles into powder.
Kitty.
Anything else on your turn, Lazarus?
Apart from coughing up a bit more blood, and I'm sitting down there and I'm leaning back into Ginless, sitting behind me, propping me up now. No, nothing.
Ginless just pushes on her shoulder and goes,
Woo!
Amalia, it's your turn.
Okay, so is everyone dead now? Like, are all the bad guys dead or
No,
not?
Praxetes is still alive.
Nice. Slash.
Slashy.
Yeah, please.
Go for it. 3 attack rolls.
Slashing. 1. Okay, the first one is... Oh, shit. The first one is a 13, because I rolled a natural 1.
13 misses. Well, that one would be 11 because it's plus 10.
Oh, am I still doing the flamethrower?
Unless you drop the flames, but like it's basically you'd be trading, if you use your action, you'd be trading damage, like a lot of damage for like a +2 to hit. So you're probably better off using the flame blade.
Yeah, no, I get that, but like I thought I didn't have the flame anymore.
No, it lasts a minute.
Okay. So, sorry, go back. So the first flame thing is 28.
That hits.
Okay. The second one is 24.
Hits.
Remember, are you rolling with advantage because I've gotten grappled?
Is grappling advantage? I thought that was restrained. I thought grapple just reduced your movement speed to 0.
You do get the +2 for flanking at the very least.
Yeah, you do get the +2.
Let me double check. Grappled. A grappled creature's movement 0 can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. The conditions and... No, it's just its movement speed is just 0.
I think he's still hit with all of them anyway. Looking.
Yeah,
at his
you
numbers.
definitely still hit with all of them, but yeah, sorry, it doesn't grant it.
Okay,
That's
and
restrained.
The last one is
Fair enough,
21.
thank you.
Yeah, they all hit.
21?
They all hit.
Okay.
So feel free
So
to
is that
roll
12?
12d6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
She might
9,
beat you,
10,
Samara.
54.
Doubled to 108. Most definitively, Amalia, how do you want to do this?
Alright, let's kill this son of a bitch.
Short and succinct. I love it.
Like, I just want him to hurt and bleed, and while I'm doing it, I want to be laughing. That's it.
it's like this Leonin chuckle, like as she snarls. You know, she's cute and cuddly most of the time, but it's at this moment you're reminded this is a fucking lion. And literally, there's not much hurt. Okay, there's a lot of hurt, but there's not much bleeding. But you basically just pick him up by one of his horns, and almost like a blowtorch, you just run the flame blade through him, and just his body blackens and withers. And it's at this point you seem to see smoke coming from Amalia's body, just thick black smoke, which seems to pool out around her feet and coagulate. And as Praxis falls like within an inch of his life, the smoke rises behind him and swirls and swirls and swirls and swirls until this black vortex of black smoke is literally 10 feet behind him. You begin to hear like wailing screams from the inside of it, and no, he just literally tries to crawl, just tries to crawl at the ground before the end of a whip snags around his ankle. You all know this whip. This is the whip of Erebos himself, the one he uses to drag those who try to escape his clutches back to the depths of the underworld. No! And he literally just get pulled by his ankle through this vortex. And the vortex, like the banshee screams, and the portal shuts before it opens again for a moment. And then something flies out like a shrapnel. It basically, Amalia, it hits you straight in the chest. You're knocked back a second as this like black metallic plate grips into you, and another one, pshing, pshing, and like Amalia is literally suspended in the air as pshing, as like all these metallic plates fly out at you, gripping your hips, gripping your shins, as this carapace of black steel shreds your normal plate, turning it into ribbons of iron on the ground. And in but a moment, Amalia drops to the ground, armored head to toe in thick black iron. Motifs of wailing spirits, and elements of it remind you of her axe, her new axe. Motifs of wailing spirits, these chains that wrap around the plates themselves, holding things in place, like coils and cables. You watch as the Vancian helm itself, as the armor touches it, the color changes to black with a purple plume, as opposed to the normal blue one. And spikes erupt from the back, metal blades and shards. And you just let out a... And that is where we'll end tonight's session.
Oh, you can't end it there.
Oh, damn!
Okay, fine. We'll go like a second longer to be sure.
We've gone from friends on the other side to Iron Man to all sorts. Tell us how it ends.
And Amalia drops to the ground as Praxis, the Druid Lich, the one who ordained to betray the secret of Grove Song away to those who were undeserving, is sealed away into the underworld for good, returned to the rightful place. What is dead has died again, and the cryptic message that Erebos left you clicks. Amalia, you can set your piety to 50.
Fuck yeah.
Ew.
No.
And Amalia, Violet, if you want to search for Moros the Black Warden's regalia, you can do so on D&D Beyond.
Someone needs to spell that because I don't...
Moros, it's the Greek word moros.
Yes, but English people don't spell Greek words correctly.
Moros. Did you just call me English?
Valid response. Oh no.
No, but I'm just saying, like, sometimes the English word for, like, hatching stuff out isn't correct. Like,
Okay.
Bathos, for instance, is a PH. Like, since when is it a PH? It's an F. Just saying.
We interrupt this high-stakes battle for a message. All right, so whilst Violet is looking that up, you all see this happen, and then Violet just stands there. She was a dreadnought before, but she's a fucking black metal juggernaut now in this armor.
Where am I searching this for?
D&D Beyond Equipment tab.
I've got. I can read it if you want. I can read it out to you. Or I can pop it into you if you like. I've got it up.
Can you read it, please? That would be appreciated.
It is pure. Just. Oh fucking hell. So I'm seeing it at its exalted state. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Fantastic. Okay. So I'll read it in full for everyone. So, whilst attuned to and wearing this armor, you gain the following benefits. No escape. Any creature you hit with a melee weapon attack that has the incorporeal movement trait can't benefit from that trait again until the end of its next turn. Anima imprisonment. When a creature that has a soul, DM's discretion, and whose alignment is not aligned...
Unaligned. Whose alignment...
alignment... it dies within 60 feet of you, you can use a reaction to activate this ability and trap the soul inside the armor. A stolen soul remains inside the armor for 8 hours or until you remove the armor. While you have a soul inside the armor, you can exploit it in any of the ways described below. Once you exploit a soul, it is released. While a soul is trapped, the dead creature it came from cannot be revived. Options. Steal life. You can use a bonus action to drain vigor from a soul trapped within the armor and regain 2d8 hit points. Borrow experience. You can use a bonus action to bolster yourself with the soul's life experience, making your next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw with advantage. If you don't use this benefit before the start of your next turn, it is lost. When it's awakened, the AC increases the AC bonus. You've got an AC bonus of +2 to this, by the way. The armor can contain up to more souls. Additional benefits. Chains of damnation. You can use an action to conjure magical chains of energy that lurch towards your foes to shackle them. Choose up to 5 creatures that you can see within range. Each target must make a dexterity saving throw. On a fail, the target is restrained for the duration. At the end of the turns, at the end of each of your turns before the spell ends, you can choose to pull any number of creatures restrained by the spell up to 20 feet closer to you. A creature restrained by the chains takes 6d8 force damage at the start of each of their turns. They can then use an action to try and escape. Undead creatures have a disadvantage on the saving throws from the ability. If you reduce a creature to 0 hit points, you can choose to automatically absorb their soul into the armor, no action required. Finally, Exalted.
To be clear, once you use that property of the armor, you can't do so.
Can't use it before the end
of the next dusk.
In its exalted state, you can contain up to 3 souls in various manners. Searing Soul Strike, the last ability you get here, you can use an action to sear 1 or more souls and infuse your weapon with the fires of their absolution. For each soul exploited this way, I love the word exploited, your weapon attacks deal an additional 1d8 radiant damage until the end of your turn.
I gave you back the Giantcraft Ambusher ability, just in a slightly more balanced way.
I feel like you've made up for breaking my axe with this fucking armor.
Okay, and that's the end of the campaign, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you and good night. It's been a pleasure. I can die happy.
That's a monster.
You all have monsters. They're pieces of divinity.
The armor class of it is it's an armor class 18 with a +2 to the AC. So the AC
+3 at Exalted.
Is it +3? Does it go up to 3?
It's supposed to. Yeah. No, sorry. No, it's +2. Sorry, it's +2.
It's only an AC of 20, guys. Damn!
Iron kitty.
Yeah.
I'm Kitty.
So, okay. less Iron Man and more the Destroyer from Thor 1. That big, like, iron juggernaut. It's sort of like that kind of a vibe. It's like thick black steel with these enormous shoulder pads that have these like snarling skulls and wailing spirits etched into the armor. I'm sorry I don't have art for it. The guy who makes the art for everybody else's charges a fair amount because he's a good artist and deserves what he needs, but more than I can afford for a full set of armor. So I might cook something up at some point in some fashion. But yes. So you guys see also, okay, so with that little explanation of the armor, you guys see all of this happen. Do you do anything?
The only thing I will do is with everything kind of as well, still in my current state, I'm going to fly into the air, and then I'm going to see where the roots of the tree and the sapling and everything used to be, and I'm going to use the final, but like the actual flame from Gelio, and I'm just going to do like almost like and I'm just going to start igniting things to start with.
Like literally, so you hold up Gelio like the longest fire breather's staff, and it's like a slow controlled flame, but it begins like a scalpel, searing the roots and remaining spores. The rest of you can join in as you want, if you want, and you all basically getting the sense. Sorry, yes, Virla?
I just want to go over to... Oh gosh, I'm so bad with names. Lesros? Whatever. I'm just gonna go over to him, and I'm like, you okay?
I've been better.
Right. Okay. Do you need some healing, or are you okay?
No. Healing would be good. Healing
Okay.
would definitely be good.
Okay. Okay. How? Okay. What did you say your name was again?
Lesros.
You said something after that.
No, Lesros.
You said something after that.
Oh, the Grand Architect.
Yeah.
I build stuff.
I'm gonna come down, and I'm just kind of like,
shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna rest the hand down and kind of like sort of like put an arm over Lyra's hand and go. I don't think it's the same one.
Really? Are you sure?
He's a lot smaller.
Well, we also know he wasn't in his real form. As we're talking about it, can I make an insight check?
Make an insight check.
Sus as fuck. He's just a cute little wizard.
So Lazarus, you're unaware. Like I'm gonna say he's usually just sussing out your vibe because you're not like lying or anything like that. I'm gonna set the DC myself.
I rolled an 18.
You don't pick up anything sussy, genuinely. Lazarus is mechanically transparent.
That's what makes me sus. Because you can be very transparent but still be lying.
If he was anything to be risky, and I'd let the spell drop.
Yeah.
Something to risk. I think he wouldn't have allowed us to do what we just did.
No. I think you're very nice, but your name is very sus. And then I walk over to Amalia and I'll just grab her hands and go, "You look so cool!"
I get up. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll offer you a hand up as well. Kind of like the now actual hand rather than just moss, and I'll help you up.
And I go, well, thank you very much for an interesting encounter. I've done my duty. I shall go back and report to the Queen. And and he goes around and tries to he shakes the hands of everyone. So formally shakes the hands, and as he gets
Can
to
I pump him with my paw?
fist pump him, sure. As he gets to Bacchios, he puts his hand out. Come, my brother.
Sorry, Ali, you muted?
Headphone.
Oh, I heard it for a second.
I hate these headphones. They just randomly mute. He looks at your hand, looks back at you, Lesros, and looks back at your hand, and looking over at the disintegrated form of the gigantic guard dog, he goes, and he gives you a shake of the hand.
As you touch his hand, he casts polymorph on you.
Botch, make a was it wisdom or charisma?
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
That's a natural 2, so that'll fail.
19 was the DC, I transform him into a very cute, large, fluffy French rabbit, and I say, "Puddle, puddle," and walk away.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
The botch rabbit that you see, which is a very buff-looking rabbit, drops down, nibbles around at the floor, and then I want him to be able to leap onto the back of your head and start attacking you.
Okay.
Oh my god!
A gargoyle Gidler stops you.
Yeah, no, Botch, you try to leap and then and just like this gargoyle is holding you as Lesros, the Grand Architect of Bothratis, the Hecaton half-giant wizard, and one who has wormed his way hopefully into the hearts of Tempest. Bar one, I guess, at this point.
Oh, this is not fucking over.
Exits the scene. And after about 10 minutes, I'll say, you just watch as Ginless is like dismissed and therefore vanishes, and probably reappears next to you, Lesros. And that is where we'll end tonight's session.
As a player and as a character, I'm furious.
I am obsessed. I am living. I love this.
Didn't like that guy for a second. I like him again.
Yeah.
I just imagine after like your familiar disappeared, Hilaire would have picked up Hutch and just furiously petting. You're such a good boy. You
It's exactly like that.
are. Yes, I am.
He's not happy. He's not happy. He's like, what is
I'll
this?
murder you all in your sleep. I'll kill you all with a trowel.
No, you won't. You're just a little bunny. You're just a little bunny.
Look at those floppy ears.
Thank you so much to all the new people and to everybody who stuck it out. I appreciate it was a bit of a longer one. Cause D&D, like, huge appreciation. Hemosite, Bexy Chillin, we appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. We feel the love. And thank you to my wonderful players. And, like, I gotta start with a round of applause for Zach. An absolute favorite guest, to be sure. And an absolute pleasure to DM for. Thank you so much. Would you like to tell these fine folks where they can find you, anywhere they can find you?
Well, anywhere they can find me. Well, if you want to find me on social media, it's probably Instagram's the best. It's at ZACHFB, Zach FB. I'm also, if you want to experience me as a DM, I'm a Rolled Up DM, and I run a number of campaigns for Rolled Up, the Game Master Agency. I love playing D&D. I'm playing it for a very long time. Probably combined age of most of you. Anyway, because I'm an undead lich.
Some of us are getting up there.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys, for having me. It's been a pleasure. It's been a lot of fun. I enjoyed it.
It's been glorious.
And
I'm glad I could save the day a little bit.
we're glad to have you, forever and always. And so doing counterclockwise, I'll say, let's move to... Yeah, that's counterclockwise. Violet, would you like to tell these fine folks about yourself? Amalia the Leonin, owner of the final piece of divinity, completing the set. Tell these folks about yourself. You're muted.
Well, see, I'm kind of still in shock that I had like an Iron Man movement kind of mixed in with like a Hades moment. So I have Instagram. It's pretty standard, Violet_Riddle_. And I'm planning things to do fashion-wise in August. So yeah, that's it.
Awesome possum. Morse, tell these people whatever you want to tell them.
Oh yeah, as always, I don't understand what social media is, so I use it as a chance to parrot things that really do matter, and that is, the thing that makes all of our games as awesome is that third-party content that we know and love. Wizards may disagree, your wizards may vary, and the best way to support those third-party content creators is to, use their content, spread their names. Obviously, we've had a couple that we use there as well. Benevolent Evil is a big one that we kind of use there as well. It's not the only one, absolutely. And the best way is if you have a few, spare dollars, muon, dong, quid, whatever is your currency of choice, chuck them through, chuck them a few to, help them create that content because it makes this mad shit happen. Thank you.
Ali, take it away.
Yeah, I'm on Instagram. I do 3D printing. I play Dungeons and Dragons as well. I do lots of 3D printing commissions for cosplay and for D&D, and I'm also plotting revenge on a certain hexagon Goliath. And this is not the end of this. So yeah, you can find me on Instagram under @AngelAndes.
Love to see it. Love to hear it. Tamara, would you like to tell these fine folks about yourself?
Certainly. On the dying platform that is Twitter, you can still find me at Mar_Innate. On TikTok, you can also find me in the same username, and on Instagram, you can find me at itsmar_innated. I'm not on Threads yet because it's banned in the EU and I can't download it. So
What?
Is it? I haven't checked yet.
it is.
It is.
Outstanding.
Wait, is it banned in the UK as well?
No.
Okay.
We're not in the EU.
Yeah, but we observed some...
Hashtag fuck Brexit.
Yeah, hashtag fuck Brexit, but I know that, the UK is weird about still observing certain things, but, anywho. Last but certainly not least, someone who regrettably shan't join us next session, but will be back thereafter. She will tell you where she will be. Vielo, would you like to tell these fine folks about yourself?
I really need to start writing a script for myself because I'm just kind of going with nothing and just my brain, which is chaos. Hi, I'm Virla, and I play D&D sometimes. You can find me on most Saturdays. Well, yeah, most Saturdays on Roll Positive Gaming on Twitch, where I play Ilithia, a elf paladin of vengeance with amnesia. I don't know my own backstory, and it's very fun to not know your backstory. It's not a little bit stressful. Then I'm on Sundays. I'm here, and every third Sunday of the month, which is next week, I'm gonna be joining Bridges and Brigands again on Twitch as well. Everything's on Twitch. Just presume it's on Twitch. I play Belvedere Steelleaf, the bird with a gun. Also, I have Instagram. It's Louise with an E at the end. That's me.
I'll be cold on the ground before I give Hilira a gun. So glad they're not setting appropriate.
You don't run the limit, let's be fair.
Yeah, so I was saying, I don't want to see what her speed does when she's wielding a firearm. Probably just, power launch shit like a railgun. And anywho, as for me, you can find my cosplay content and all my, other, just regular faff on Electrum_cosplay on Instagram. And you can find all the show's socials at DC30 official on all platforms. I post all sorts of wacky things. And I am seriously considering making a Threads account, just to try to get ahead of the hype train, and just something a little easier that I can maybe do what Twitter's meant to be for, but whilst not endorsing Elon Musk by just, like little comments and things like that, or little tips and tricks. And as always, if you like this content and you want to see more of it, you can, per the links that Nightbot has provided, join our Discord. Some of you have. We do appreciate it. You can find links to all my previous content in terms of tokens that some of them I've made by kit bashing, other cool content creators who have graciously given me their permission to share these things freely, as well as other maps I've made, and more. Tips and tricks on how to flavor your campaign for a more ancient Greek theme, as well as all my resources in terms of lore and homebrew that I've created and expanded upon myself as I've built out the Theros setting, as well as some other stuff I'm working on in the background that I've alluded to before, but maybe making a bit of a shift slightly in terms of its exact nature. But stay tuned for more of that, and you can join the Discord to hear more of that. Memes and more, all on that. And I will end this note by giving one last huge thank you to the audience. We really appreciate it. Know that you are loved. Have a wonderful evening. We are DC30. All right, shall we do a raid?
We shall.
Let's give For Shame Not Honor a warm welcome. Okay, starting the raid. Let me just pull up my own stream so I can see them. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year.